Okay, mic on. Hold on just a second. I gotta bring my chat up. Okay. Whoops. There we go. Welcome to the stream. Good morning, Grace, wherever you are. Celebrating your Viking style raid of Lolcow Live. I would talk about it, but we're gonna watch it, so. But yes, Grace went on Lolcow Live last night to like promote the Lolcow Queens show, and there was a very interesting segment with Ben, but we'll talk about that when we get there. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so there's no real lead in since all the Thorp news is going to unfold in front of us here. How'd she do? I mean, everybody's going to feel differently probably about it, but I mean, I think she pretty much, I don't think she could have done very much better. I mean, and really anything she could have improved, I don't think I would have made much of a difference just because she like cleaned house pretty much. And they asked for Ben. That's the funniest part. Like, Ben was happy. Well, he was staying out of it until Wings and Boogie drew him into it. I'll tell you this, though. If you want to watch people during this stream, I recommend watching Wings. He has a lot of really, really funny reactions. And especially once, like, the drama starts in, he just kind of, like, takes a seat and is, like, just starts watching as, like, a fan. And he looks like he's like so entertained by it. And then when he comes on, Michael, kid behind the camera, watch his reactions to some of the stuff too. Like they have really strong, interesting reactions. Hey, Randy, you missed a stream yesterday? It was a fun one, man. That Jerry Lawler show is so good. And we got a Grace raid. It was quite a spectacle. We watched Jerry Lawler say the F slur. Good times. All right. Well, this is a short it's a short video. Well, it's not short. It's not short like in general, but it's short as far as like what we're used to. Do I think Lolcow shows stage drama? Yes, of course. I think it's staged to an extent. Like the Thanksgiving thing is obviously staged. The Tina Boogie stuff is obviously staged. I mean, Boogie's close friends with kid behind the camera and everyone involved. So this is a chance to bring some more orbiters or whatever into the mix. Which kind of graces the outsider here, right? Everybody else is connected to Lolcow Live in some way, whereas she's just been like a guest. But anyway, let's get started. Grace did come on for a couple minutes earlier in the show, but he clipped him off because there was some, I don't know, some kind of Discord drama, I guess, and some guy was doxing himself and for whatever. Wings is always like putting Grace over, but he's also like a known gooner. So I think it means more when like Keem and kid behind the camera are like giving her props. All right, so anyway, they had to leave because of that. So I'm picking up when all of the Lolcow Queens come back. And if you're not familiar with the other Lolcow Queens, I'll talk about them when they come up.
Girls back in. The fact that that dude is 36 and he spends his day glitching the voice chat.
Yep.
He needs to reprioritize.
But Ben and Grace have like they really like Boogie for some reason. I remember Ben said he thought it was refreshing when Boogie faked cancer. I thought that was like one of the funniest takes on it. I found it refreshing.
Things in his life.
One more thing. I saw people in the chat defending D.
Okay, so obviously we know Grace. And once again, as Grace points out many times in the stream, look at the difference between like her setup and the other Lolcow Queen setups when they all get there. This is Becky Boop. She was an online mistress of Review Tech USA who was brought onto Lolcow Live as part of Keem's. Like, they were milking Rich for a while, for like, I don't know, a week. worth of shows just over and over again. So she came on as part of that. She has huge, huge tits, and that's pretty much why she's on the show. I'm not saying that to be a misogynist. It's a fact. It comes up frequently on the show. But that's pretty much it. She's been a regular on the show since then. They did speed dating with her. Aside from the fact that she's connected to the show and she has a rapport with chat, I don't know why she's on this show. She's not a streamer, but Keemstar or whoever's taking a liking to her, the chat, whatever. So she's hanging around. So that's Becky Boop.
DLG.
I think she's going to be the wings of the show because she doesn't really say anything. She kind of gets overpowered pretty easy.
So you clearly don't know what it is, okay?
Who is people defending DDLG?
I don't know. They're like, doesn't it involve adults? Yes, it's generally adults, but one of them is doing age play. So one of them is pretending to be a baby.
Okay, and this is Lynx. I don't know what she does as far as streaming. She's a Lolcow chat member, Discord member. She makes and sells different stuff. Constant drama from what I've picked up. She came into Grace's chat yesterday and acted like, oh, we're going to have a battle over the Gooners. Well, I think that battle was waged and very one-sided.
And they wear one.
I thought that Lynx would come out like really strong after Grace, and it just didn't happen. Like, she's ultimately, in my opinion, going to be like the Tommy C of the show, where just like she's here at the beginning but then isn't around because she just completely got drowned out. She's going to have to like be more assertive and push back on these big personalities. Even Becky was like mogging her.
And they suck on a pacifier and they rattle their little rattle and they wear their diapers and they poo pee pee in it. And then sometimes they screw about it. So no, there is.
Sometimes they screw about it. That sounds like a Vince McMahon line. They get their little rattles and they wear their little diapers. And sometimes they screw about it, pal. And Grace has a great answer to this.
Nothing okay with that at all.
Fetish. Why are you kink shaming?
Yeah, shut up, Buggy. You're being weird.
It's
Stupid.
fucking pedophilic. I don't like that shit.
Okay, well then you're.
It's with an adult.
Grace has a goon squad led by Grimace. Yeah. Yeah, Tina I don't think comes on until later on in the show.
You're doing the thing. You're doing the thing that Nux does, right? Nux is being exposed because he'll sit there and show you the lolly that's like censored to be like, hey guys, this is gross and wrong. Whoa. And like that's his whole angle. You're sitting here describing in detail how this DDG or whatever the fuck it is wrong. Bro, stop talking about it.
Okay, I will.
You're just as weird talking about it, bro. Like, come on.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I won't pull a Nux.
Grace and Becky, what do you think about this drama with Lynx?
First of all, Boogie, I put my tits away. I hope you're happy. And I actually did that before I said anything.
Oh,
so,
thank you.
just
Thank
so
you,
know.
Becky. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I hope I can help your.
Grace looks like she's in that mode where like she's like where the Thorps are sizing up the prey, like the Star Trek guy or whoever they're OPC Don, whoever. Like she didn't like jump in and have to immediately like be the first voice heard, you know what I mean? Like I think that was a good decision.
Your sex drive increase that way.
Now, once
anyway,
again, before you, did we send you equipment or not? Do you have that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I should say this too. Like Keemstar said that they sent equipment to everybody but Grace because Grace was the only person on this show that's coming out that actually is like a professional streamer. Well, like not professional streamer, but you know what I mean. Like cares about quality, cares about that the mic sounds good, that the camera looks good. Like, so they bought everybody else equipment, including sending a PC to Becky Boop. I'm pretty sure she's the one that got the PC. So it just lets you know, like it's like Grace is like, comes off as like completely polished, refined, prepared, professional, which is like funny because I don't think a lot of people like who don't watch her show a lot probably expected that.
The issue is I don't have a computer yet. I don't have a computer at all. That's why I'm on this. But
It's going to be there.
A Lolcow fish tank. I heard that Mr. Based and Josh Block were supposed to go into the fish tank as special guest freeloaders or whatever. but I never saw anything about it. Yeah, kid behind the camera is a professional and Keem's a professional. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I think that's why this environment is perfect for Grace, because, and you'll see why later on in this, even on this stream. But like, they care about getting the content done and getting it done like on a schedule and everybody being ready and prepared. And so that gives Grace like a huge advantage over all the other Lolcow Queens. I'm talking about just the queens, Randy. I'm not talking about like the people making the show. Just Becky, Lynx, Tina, and Grace. Like even Tina, they had to buy her like a whole, like a better setup. And they bought her all white microphones and shit. It's so weird.
It's coming. I'm getting it tomorrow, Boogie. Okay. It wasn't delivered today. Okay. As soon as I get that, I'm going to get set up there.
Okay, good.
And I'll look a lot better too. So, so thoughts on this situation? Did you have any other questions, Boogie, or can we get going?
Nope. Go ahead, please.
Okay. So thoughts on this situation? What I can say is from what I've seen behind the scenes with Lynx as we've been working to prepare for this show, we spend at least.
And I think Keem is the kind of guy too that if you can carry more than you're told to do, which Grace can do, and she does even on this stream, I think that it really impresses Keem. Because I think ultimately he would like these to be like a passive income source and only have to like guest star every once in a while. So if he had somebody that he could just hand a show to and know that it would run, like I think that's a huge deal and could really like win Grace a bunch of like Keem points.
At least an hour every day, brainstorming ideas, getting stuff together, and just working on building a relationship. I see Keem shaking his head, but what I could say is, to me, Lynx has looked very motivated, very passionate about the show. I know a lot of times she can come off the wrong way, but I do think she's really excited for this opportunity, and I don't think she would.
I don't think she's going to get the money. I could be wrong. I was wondering that, though. I was like, that's kind of, well, I don't know. I mean, it depends on if the whole Grace going on and demanding the job was kayfabe or not. Because Lynx had leaked beforehand that Grace was the fourth person. So Grace could have been working us by acting surprised, but I don't know. I kind of doubt it, but you never know.
Purposely try to fuck it up for herself. Those are my thoughts.
But if she was a real last-minute addition to the show and she already had the stuff, I can see her not wanting to make any waves, especially when like money now, you got to be thinking like big picture money down the road.
Grace, you have anything?
Yeah, I mean, both of these lovely ladies were apparently informed there was a docket team, and I was not, even though I'm the only one on the show currently with a working camera and microphone that isn't on my phone.
You got hired 24 hours ago, though. So
okay, well,
Okay, so Boogie's saying that she got hired 24, so the lore on the show is that she was a last-minute hire.
Just saying, an interesting last pick is the most prepared person on the show, but, you know, that's maybe irrelevant to you guys. You guys don't really care about show production that much. As far as Lynx goes, I don't know. I could see it either way. I don't really know.
Look at Wings. Wings is in heaven. He's just like, he can't believe he's basking in the grace pill. Boogie's, I don't think is as happy about it. Keem's loving it.
Seems like a misunderstanding. I don't know.
I never said she was lazy. I never said that she's not motivated to fucking win, but she's motivated to take over the fucking world.
Yep.
She's motivated to take over the world, but like, how is that playing out practically? People in chat saying they're a little anti-Grace at the beginning, but I think she turns it around.
This is a team thing that we're doing right now. There's a lot of working. She doesn't give a fuck about Becky.
Hey, Yeti Life, what's up?
Boop. Becky Boop, you're going to find a knife in your back. Same thing with you, Grace.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I know her at this.
Imagine like people thinking Grace is going to be worried about a knife in the back. Like, this is a kiddie pool compared to Thorp TV, in my opinion. Dealing with Becky Boop or Lynx versus some of the huge personalities in the Thorp TV world.
It'll be Grace first.
Jacinda. I'd rather deal with Becky Boop than Jacinda, but that's just me.
First, I got a strong feeling. It'll be Grace first.
A knife in my back. I enjoy taking things from behind.
As most big girls do.
Oh, wow.
Boogie, you're one to talk. You probably enjoy giving it from behind, okay? Anyway, I'm not going to.
W. Grace is popping up in the chat. One of the underrated parts of this stream, which if you don't read the chat you would have missed, is King TL came into the chat later on and started going absolutely ham in the chat and like talking to the moderators and just saying King TL type stuff.
Derail everything sexually like I usually do. I'll behave.
I want to know how this is going to be resolved because I don't want this weird I'm coming in, I'm building my fucking army shit, and everyone's going to be fucking kissing my feet, and I don't want to deal with this at all. I'm not
Simple. Put me in charge of the docket. I already stream. I run my own show. Put me in charge of it.
Power
I'm the most competent person here by far.
Who's being power hungry, Keem?
If they want the show to work, they're going to have to forget the bullshit. They're going to have to forget about... They're not on a normal channel. Look at the things that Boogie says and Wings says and Keem says. If you're part of this little network, like, you're not going to get canceled over whatever happens on Thorp TV. So, like, they just need to drop this, like, the jealousy and worry about working together to make as much money as possible. Because I don't see a lot of, like, opportunities for Becky Boop. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a huge opportunity. Why would you be worried about it if you've got somebody who can help the team? Why would you get all pissy about it?
I'm here for the show. I want it to work. I'm the most competent person, obviously.
Hey, Laughing Cedar.
I've already shown
Grace,
that.
I'll make an argument for Lynx to be practicing right now and doing it. Yes, you know how to do it. You are good at what you do. Lynx needs to get caught up to speed. Becky, I know you have experience, but you took a break for a while. You need to get caught up to speed too. So if it comes down to it, yes, we'll hand it to Grace, but Becky and Lynx need to get brought up.
Lots of W. Graces in the chat around this time. This guy says, I can't believe I'm actually spending money on this garbage. Somebody said, most competent person, in quotes, you're a woman, honey.
Up to speed and to be on Grace's level. And then we're not even going to try to teach Tina because
Grace could run the Lolcow Queens show blindfolded. Like, I don't understand how LolcowLive has any kind of docket issues. It is a wonder. How are they not talking about Fish Tank? How do you have a show about lolcows and you haven't had a single fucking segment about Bert? Are you kidding me? Like, there's so much lolcow stuff that happens and we don't get it because we have to talk about Wings or Boogie or whatever when, like, there's so much stuff. I don't know what the issue is with the dockets, but it's a constant problem. I don't see Grace having that problem. Becky and Lynx don't seem like they'll bring anything to the show. I think Becky brings, I don't think Becky's a problem. I don't know what Lynx is going to do. At least Becky, like, stood up at times and, like, pushed back a little bit. Lynx did nothing. Like, I really thought that was going to be the fireworks. I thought Grace and Lynx were gonna bring the heat, and Lynx just did nothing here.
she's the wild card, right? Just let her be the wild card.
There's nothing wrong either with having a... I mean, all Wings does is bring big tits to the table, to the regular LolcowLive, so why not have Becky do the same?
Like, this is so frustrating because this is going to be an automatic success. This show is going to be a hit day one because when... I
mean, am I wrong? I know I'm Fish Tank pilled, but if you do a show about crazy internet stuff, how can you not talk about Bert? He's been on every other, like, even like PKA has done multiple segments on Bert. It's free real estate.
When LolcowLive ends, those 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 viewers, whatever it is going to be transferred directly right in a redirect directly over to Queens. You're going to have fucking 4,000 live.
Okay, here we go. King TL has arrived in the chat. King TL says, ThorpTV can do this. At Becky Boop, just fall in line. And Lynx, you in over your head. Hell yeah, King. Right on.
Viewers.
Grace looking better with age.
On your fucking first show. It's going to be fucking huge. It's a huge opportunity. You already have pay picks. By the way, you can go be a member on the...
Okay, this is interesting. Listen to this. The blonde has a boyfriend running her setup. Don't let her trick you. She doesn't know what she's doing, just like the rest of them. So somebody apparently doesn't know Grace's lore, and they think that her boyfriend has set up her thing. Like, even if you would think Ben was responsible for the technical aspect of the show, you'd have to be, like, completely out of your mind.
The Lolcow Queens channel already. Right now, I got it all set up, partner fucking verified. I've been busting my ass, me and Kid behind the camera. I've been doing a fucking million things. We invested thousands of dollars to make this thing fucking work. There's already pay pigs over there. There's already fucking members over there. Like, don't fuck with
Gracie looks like a 40-year-old auntie that smells like cigarettes and booze.
this. Links, don't fuck with this.
You need somebody who can keep females in line. I can. Men can't. They'll manipulate you. I'm ice cold. Go ahead. Give me the job. These bitches get out of control, man. I swear to God.
Okay, somebody in chat is saying that Ben runs the whole show, or he used to. He's probably in prison right now.
Fuck, hold the
You
fuck
already
up.
have the job. Like
Women
it's
in women marriages have the highest failure rate. Women are obviously the problem here.
Aren't you the one who got manipulated by the mid emo girl? Like, come on, dude.
I mean,
I didn't get manipulated by anybody.
Aren't you the one that got manipulated by the mid-emo girl? Look at how happy Wings is to be getting dommed by Grace.
At the end of the day, when your cycles link up, which it inevitably will with the
He's going to be like, Kelly, can you believe how Grace Thorp talked to me? I was shook up, pimp.
show, all hell's gonna break loose. Like we're all just doomed, you know.
Not for me. I'm pregnant.
Oh yeah, I saw the tweet. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Is she really pregnant? What's the deal with that? Okay, Grace. Give it to Grace. Grace W. I don't care if the blonde has a boyfriend. She's still cute. Killer Cream Star. W. Grace. Keem, links will destroy your dreams.
Congratulations. I'm
That's
very proud.
obviously a lie, Boogie.
Yeah, we're gonna. What are we gonna name it? What are we gonna
Grace actually the one who gonna snake everyone. That's true. This isn't gonna work. Grace is calling them bitches.
name it? You got to name it
was
after the
thinking-
show.
I was thinking Steven, Jordy, Daniel the first.
That's good. That's good. I would recommend an abortion while you can still get one because you don't want to have the kid show.
I'm going to put an end to this right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say Laughing Cedar. I feel like Grace runs a lot of tech support for Ben. My favorite Ben clip ever is whenever they were out at OPC's friend's property, and Grace had to go to the bathroom, so Ben was down by the lake or the pond or whatever, and he couldn't get the sound to work. It kept echoing, and the longer the segment went on, the more it echoed, so it just kept echoing more and more and more and more. And like Ben was like boomering trying to figure out what to do with it. It was like a slapstick comedy segment. It was so good.
Now,
If you want to look it up, I have it clipped. It's Lakeside Tech Tips with Ben Thorp.
links one-on-one, all right? Your mission is to create a successful podcast on a team, okay? That is the mission. It's not make the Links fan club. It's not make the Links docket team.
Darling, can
It's
you get
make a successful show.
Albert's
You are
account
going to
and
make
members
a
right now?
lot of money. This is going to be very good.
Okay,
I
I'll
need
drop
to
you in as
focus
soon as I
on
can.
a good show, not the Links fan club.
Tina's coming. We're getting them all on today, boys. Let's go.
All right, I'm not going to fire Links, but this is like probation or some shit. I don't know. I'm pissed.
There are people in the chat saying that they're asking Grace to show her boyfriend that set up the mic. This guy said, I vote for the trans girl below Boogie. Grace trying to take over from Links right off the bat.
Can I ask for a favor, Keem?
He seems to at least be able to use the mouse now, so maybe he'll do okay. Yeah, I think he could get on like at the studio or something, I would think.
Please never put me on the docket team. I don't want to get fired like everyone else who touches it. Please, never.
No, the problem with the docket team is there's normally like
Boogie has the worst sense of humor.
10 people on there like that are supposed to like put news on there. We can't pay 10 people to build a docket.
He also, we'll talk about it when it comes up, but he desperately tries to move the spotlight off of Grace back onto Tina like several times during this by saying shit like, oh, you know, Becky and Grace, they're going to be fine, but Tina, how are we going to deal with Tina? It's like so ridiculous and over the top, like fake.
docket team. We just can't. So we pay like one person to do most of the work, and then the rest are volunteers. And then they don't do anything, and they're like, well, I'm not getting paid. I'm a volunteer. Then why the f did you volunteer? Then don't volunteer. Why are you volunteering? So I have to get rid of them.
Because people think, oh, I'm going to be working with the Lolcows, and I'm going to be, you know, part of the show, and it's going to be fun. And they don't realize that, like, they're the ones that are going to be doing like the grunt work of sifting through the videos, finding the finding the docket items, then to hand off to the talent. Like it's I think people have a real disconnect with the amount of work it takes to make a good show.
Them right away, and they're like, oh, you're an asshole. You're not even.
And that's why I don't even try. Oh my God, look at Wings, man. What a beast. Holy shit.
You're not even paying those people, and you're firing them? Yes, because they volunteered and didn't do anything.
I know the last guy that you fired that worked very closely with me during your break. He did a great job.
All right, we got King TL back in the chat. Prego Jugs. Prego Jugs. Holy shit, no disrespect, but that gonna work, I promise.
Job of building a docket. He was responsive. I could text him any day
Prego Jugs
or night. He would do whatever he could. He'd never made a thumbnail before in his life, and he did his best to do them in a pinch while I was driving home. I think you made a mistake in firing him. I think you should.
All right, here comes the pen, which becomes a real triggering point. Just remember that these people are all like whatever, professional streamers and YouTube performers, whatever. And Grace basically takes a pen and runs the entire show. Like, the pen becomes a bigger star than anybody on the show except Grace.
Should bring him back. I told you that in text. But I'm going to make that case just because he was in my texts working with me 24 hours a day while I'm driving through Thanksgiving. That made
people are mad that Wings is gone. Like, they don't even want him gone for like 30 seconds.
And been over backwards for us.
You've got to find people who are actually like who are realistic and understand the work you have to do, and who don't need to be like the focus of all. Like, you need to find people who want to be part of the creative process but don't need to be the star to do these kind of roles. And instead, I think they hire people who are hoping, like in the case of Lynx, that if they make it onto the docket team, they can use it as a stepping stone to get somewhere else. And you're always going to have high turnover rate like that, and you're going to have a lot of like ineffective hires. The majority of chat love the pen. Total, I agree 100%. That's what I mean. Like, and instead of just letting it go, Becky tries to compete with her, which makes her look like an absolute clown. She looks like a clown competing with Grace, sucking on the pen and shit. Everybody gets mad about it. Boogie shoves a banana down his throat. Like, she takes a pen and takes over this one of the most profitable shows on YouTube.
Sure, whatever. Bring him back. I don't care. All I want is a solid docket, right? And I want people that actually care about what they're doing, all right? I'm sick of coming across someone who doesn't care. It's like, then you shouldn't be doing that. Go do something you care about.
Dude, it sends Lynx completely off the deep end. I mean, it really upsets her. And then she fucking rubs the shit on her lips to just a terrible look.
And so I get these volunteers and I get these people.
And the best part's when they try to shame Grace for doing it. Like, her reaction is just perfect.
In the Discord, and they're like, please put me on the docket team, please. And then they're there and they're like...
Well, isn't Ben back in court today for something? Or no? I thought somebody put in the Discord he was back in court today.
In the VIP club, and they're just sitting back and they're talking with their homies. Bro, it's not a VIP club. It's to produce a docket for the show.
Keem,
that's what it is.
Keem, your other talents here.
People are asking the guy who's been talking about Grace's boyfriend over and over again and saying she's too dumb to have a microphone wants to know if she has an OnlyFans. Grace actually pretty sassy, somebody said. What the fuck, chill Grace, talking about the pen in chat.
Here. Tina's in waiting. It's the name Albert. Bring her in.
All right. How come Tina's not on her own account?
They didn't get her modded today correctly for some reason. Roles are all fucked up.
I gave her queen
This?
role.
This guy says, I think Grace is looking at Boogie like he's a snack. He's closer to her dad's age, after all. What Grace doing?
Tina's
Oh,
on
let
a
me
new
turn my
laptop.
camera. Hold on.
Tina. Oh, look at that setup.
I can't hear him.
You looking good, Tina.
I think it's so funny that during the launch of Lolcow Queens, Wings is literally taking a shit right now. Like, he's just taking a shit during the live show. He couldn't have waited, like, or gone before. So I guess when you gotta go, you gotta go. But, like, he was to take a shit right in the middle of the fucking show.
Look at that. I made you big for a minute. Look at her. She's looking good.
Oh my God, this guy ends up being, to me, the most entertaining person besides Grace. He has a fantastic line later on.
Good. You might want to get Discord Nitro. Oh, but you're looking good. Damn.
Look at this equipment. It looks like fucking Tron or something. I don't like the white equipment at all.
Damn. Look at that fucking setup. That setup's worth more than her house. Wow. You look great, Tina.
Hold on, we can't hear you.
Oh, we can hear you perfectly.
What are you doing?
She's sounding
Shit.
good.
That camera's so good I can smell her trailer from here. God
Oh,
damn.
Jesus.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna dip.
So you probably already know Tina. She's part of the kid behind the camera crew. Her account is I don't know. It's something neighbor Tina D or something like that. That neighbor Tina D.
Jonathan, you're just standing there.
You're just unplugged. How about that?
Oh, that might be it.
All right,
Hold on.
Keem, thank
Yeah,
you.
duh.
Thank you for coming.
We're
I can hear him. I can hear him.
Hey, Keem, before you fucking quit, you need to set my role so I
ahead.
can move people in and out.
I can't hear them.
What the fuck?
Said you could.
I mean, am I wrong? I'm not trying to be a hater or anything, but I think that white looks really, really cheap. Like, it looks really I don't like the way it looks at all. It looks like a starter kit or something. I know it's expensive equipment, but like it just looks junk. And imagine you got to clean it. They bring up later on that it'll be end up yellow soon, but maybe that's part of it. Grace is in full predator mode right now. Oh, absolutely.
No, I can't. I
Fix
can see
my
their mouth
fucking
moving.
T bald.
Hold on.
Grace knows ultimately that she's already got Keem, she's already got Wings, pretty much already got Boogie. She knows these girls are going to hate her regardless, unless they're professionals that see her as an asset to the show or admit to themselves she's an asset to the show. So she's trying to do what she does best, which is win over the chat. And and she did. I mean, the Lolcow chat is infamous for hating Grace, and she like really, really took them over.
Motherfucker.
All with a pen, being a bitch and sucking a pen.
Give me a minute.
Hey, Siri, call Daniel Keem.
Yes, Radio Shack mic. It just looks really cheap. It looks like something like it looks like a Minecraft. I mean, I know Minecraft, people can make a bunch of money, but it just looks like something you'd play for like a low-end video game streamer.
Hold on, give me a second. I'll have to join back. Give me a second, Boogie.
I can't bring him back in.
So to me, just how she got along in the beginning was like the first kind of roadblock in this, and she did really good with that. And then it was kind of like, for me, the real test was going to be when Tina came in, because Tina is such an abrasive, over-the-top personality. And like, I know Grace can go toe-to-toe with her, but like, you have to balance it in this scenario. This isn't someone coming in on a panel that you can burn to the ground and not worry about it. Like, you have to work with this person, and yeah, they're going to be open to banter, but you have to do it in ways that's effective for the audience. You have to do it in ways that get a real reaction from Tina, but you don't want to like torch the any chance of like a personal relationship, or like, you want to keep it you want to go personal but keep it professional.
Keem's fucking gone. I can't.
And Ben has definitely, in his brief appearance, has an interesting approach to that concept.
Bring her back in.
If she's a queen role,
Can
she
you
should be
fix
able to
my
pump in her.
role so that I can bring people in and out?
Logged in on some alt account for some reason. She's not even logged in as team.
Burying Tina.
So she can't
Thank
she
you.
can't
Oh,
join anyways.
right,
I don't know why.
But burying her factually, which is how you should do it. And it's reminding Keem, hey, by the way, I was the only one of like the three of us that was prepared. Oh, and here's the big star of the show, and she can't even log in on her own account. Like it's subtle, but it's very effective, especially to somebody like Keemstar who wants to have to put in as little effort as possible on his end to make these shows work, in my opinion.
Bald, no motherfucker, dude. Like, I get it. He's handing over the. By the way, okay, so now that Keem is gone,
Ben is going to eat munchkins while Grace is gone.
ladies, can we talk about what it's like to work with Keem? Lynx, you've been messing with Keem for a while.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
Lots of Grace. Grace is bae. We want to hear Grace. They're calling Tina the female Don Vito.
Fall for what?
Don't fall for it.
Working with Keem has been great. He's super communicative. He
What do I
always lets
fall-
me
fall
know
for
way
what?
ahead of time when I'm supposed to be on the show.
Lynx, explain yourself.
Look, Grace is giving like a real answer, and Boogie's so upset about it. He's trying to like move away from the serious answer and over to Lynx. And you know that Keemstar loves that because he's got a little reputation of his own. So Grace is like, oh no, he's professional. He gets back to me. And Grace is like, oh, you didn't want to let me talk, Boogie? Here, let me reiterate what I said.
Yeah, he's super communicative. He always lets me know way
Jesus
ahead of
Christ.
time before I'm supposed to be on the show. He's great.
Something's wrong
Honestly,
here.
I have no
Something's
complaints.
wrong. Give me
Female Don Vito is a good comparison. I would agree. I'm proud of Grace. She was quick and on point. Yeah, and she knew when to fire up, when to like back out of a whatever. She did none of the segments like. There were some like obviously there were some over the top arguments, but that's the nature of this show and what Lolcow Queens is going to be. But I don't think anything like. I don't think any boring shit stuck around too long. I think all the fights ended in a nice time frame.
me a second.
Let's also point out the fact that Keem was worried that Grace was going to break TOS. Tina is the first Lolcow Queen to drop an F slur, and she did it on Keem's own show, by the way.
You figured out.
I'm not a tech. I don't know technology.
God damn it.
What are you yelling about?
Lynx,
for?
what are you afraid of them falling for? What are you talking about?
Oh,
Scooter says, I'm sorry, but Grace is fine. I see why your dad likes her. Oh my God. Wow.
Boogie. Oh,
Go
Boogie,
right
don't
ahead.
even-
Start
we're
your
not
shit.
stupid.
Start your shit.
We're gonna talk shit about Keem, and then
Donovan Wysong says, God damn Grace, though.
Queens is gonna be over before we even know it, because you tried to bait us into talking
That's
shit
not
about
what I'm
Keem.
saying. I was just going to
Boogie,
give you
we're
one.
not-
That's not what I'm saying. God damn it. Listen to me. Listen
I
to
can't
me.
listen to that.
Yes, shut the fuck up and listen to me. Keem is a nightmare to work with. You remember me on my hands and knees begging to keep this show alive? You remember me holding the fucking sign in my hometown on the street corner that says, I faked fucking cancer while people...
See, again, Boogie thinks it's some kind of demeaning or degrading thing to hold a sign. Like, can you imagine the kind of, like, Grace... like, imagine the like, punishments that would happen in Thorp world. Like, my God.
threw water balloons at me, the fucking local cops. That
Somebody threw a water balloon at me.
motherfucker will put you through hell, and this is part of it. But let me tell you something, and don't you fucking forget it. That bald no motherfucker
Sit down, you fucking idiot.
will make you so much fucking money. Link.
I hate Boogie. Boogie is just, it's too much. He's like, I understand why he likes Kid Behind the Camera, that like over the top stage shit. Like this is outrageous. Look at his fucking head. What a mess. Ooh, Wings is back.
My advice to you is learn the phrase, yes, sir,
Boogie complaining about a punishment. Yeah.
and the phrase,
Gosh, I hated holding a sign and getting hit with a few water balloons and making like 10 grand in a day.
thank you, and your grandfather and your boyfriend will live like motherfucking kings. We're going to lift Tina up out of that trailer park and put her in a fucking New York condo if she fucking listens. And I know Tina might be able to. Becky's here for this opportunity, and Grace will bend over backwards for anything. Lynx, get in fucking line. Get in line. Listen to that man. He got me through the cancer shit. Do you have any idea how hard it was?
I don't care for that kind of YouTube content. I wasn't a big fan of the Thanksgiving show, but I think Tina is, even though I wouldn't like watch her content, her solo content, just her, I think she is a good person to have on a show like that, because you do need just someone that will absolutely do anything, like Boogie, you know, to or say anything or whatever, just a loud mouth person to argue with everybody.
To keep my name alive. I had to tattoo liar to my fucking face to get through that shit, but he knew his shit. He knew his shit. 2 phrases. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Folks.
All you need to know.
So what happened, Boogie? Where'd Keemstar go?
He said he's fucking dipping. It's our fucking show. He might come back. He's probably watching.
Tell Grace to stop sexualizing pens, swirling it and all.
Okay, cool. Because I had to go take a stinky.
That's okay. That's all right. You know, we didn't even know.
Wings coming back to let us know, in fact, to confirm that he went to take a shit during the show.
We didn't notice he was gone. We're waiting for Tina to get in here so we can hash this out to the best of our ability. Because I want to make sure 110% here that your show is a success. Because I have an opinion.
Uh-oh, AP the architect. Grace looked like she know how to handle BBC. Was that Tyrone under an alt?
When the water rises, all boats rise with it.
I think Boogie stole the speech from my speech yesterday when I said, if Grace succeeds, we all succeed. Thanks a lot, Boogie. I'm going to make a video about how he's plagiarizing my content.
Didn't order a pizza. I did not order a pizza.
Oh yeah, they sent a pizza to her house in the middle of the show.
Swear to God, I'm live right now, and I just.
It wasn't me.
I did not.
Me.
Who's
I didn't order no. I'm not in your
I'm
house.
on.
This is what my life is now, Desi, by the way. This is my fucking life.
It's about the 15th person asking for Grace's OnlyFans.
Say my address. I didn't
Tina's
order
about
it.
to break into this shit. You need to find me a fucking stress cookie or some shit right now. This is my fucking life now.
I wish they had pizzas that came to my fucking house. I'd be like, I'd probably end
Wings is like, please send pizzas to my house. I'll even pay for them.
up buying them shits.
Hi, Tina.
Okay, we got it working.
Pizza? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Tina, your setup is so nice. You look so nice.
If you're
What's wrong
gonna
with these people saying they're going to get the women straight?
Look how boring Lynx is. This should be a moment where everyone else in the stream pauses and is like, holy shit, Lynx got doxxed. There's a pizza at Lynx's house during the show. She's so boring. Nobody gives a shit that she just had like a pizza sent. You know what I mean? Like, that would at least be worthy of a segment on most shows, but like, just nobody cares.
Hold the fuck up. Who decided to buy Tina the white microphone stand?
Because that's going to
Thank you, Wings.
be yellow. That shit's going to be yellow.
That shit's gonna be yellow as trash.
Oh, hey, this is kind of interesting. King TL in the chat is accusing Lynx of faking that. He's saying that she staged the pizza delivery to seem like she was important.
Who gives
Nation here.
You got drool all in
Jordy,
your
you're in charge. I'm going to go find a stress cookie.
All right, here comes Tina. This is what I really wanted to see. Like, we talk about a lot how I like the big fight feeling. Like, seeing Grace go toe-to-toe with with somebody like Tina, like that's a big fight to me. Like, I was really curious to see how Grace would do going back and forth with her, if things would get like overly personal and like, you know, burn out or whatever. So I was like super hyped to see this showdown.
You can do this. I believe in you, brother. Don't think.
You go find a fucking strap on and put it in your ass, bitch boy.
Good luck, Jordy. Good fucking luck. I'm walking on
This motherfucking.
Now listen to this. Grace is now being fed information about letting her know that the other people on the panel are bad people. King TL is messaging Ashers, who, if you don't know, Ashers is one of, I think she's one of Wings' mods, but she's also a mod on LolcowLive. King TL says, let Lynx know she ain't got to do gay ops.
Grace is gonna get all these women straight. Are you fucking?
Here we go. Tina knows. Tina knows. There's only, if this is a prison, you've got to go after the biggest bitch, and these are the two biggest bitches facing off.
Fucking kidding me, bro? Who do you bitches think you are?
Oh my god.
Tina, get in line, ho.
I don't have to get in my son.
Oh my god.
Your daddy's dick, ho. Who the fuck you talking to?
Oh
And
no,
you
I
can't
don't
vote
come from
for
your
shit.
culture. Maybe
You
that's
think
normal
you're
in your
gonna
culture in the
lie?
trailer
You're not
you grew
gonna
up
lie.
in. But for me,
You
I
cannot
actually respect
out-talk
my father.
me. You can't out-talk me. I'll never
Yeah, we
respect
all know
your
you're
daddy.
fucking annoying, Tina. We all get it. You're fucking annoying and run your mouth.
Yeah, but that's
all
why my
the fucking
channel's bigger
time.
than
We all get
yours.
it.
The only
We all
thing bigger
get
than
it.
you is your fucking tits. My channel's bigger than yours, so I'm accomplished, bitch.
Oh boy. Coming right out of the gate with it, man. My channel's bigger than yours. Wow.
So keep
Everything
your
about
shit.
you is bigger than me, Tina. Everything about
Yeah.
you is bigger than me, okay?
Good.
Pop off,
Good.
queen. Pop
Good.
off,
Jump
queen.
off, bitch. I don't
You're
believe
a
you, queen.
huge presence on the
queen.
show.
Kid behind the camera, right, who's Tina's handler, and he's co-running. Basically, he's going to run the Lolcow Queens show. He's in the chat saying OMG.
You
You
damn
are a
right.
huge presence
Get it
on the
right.
show.
Get it right. Tina D's my name, bitch. Get it right. Yeah, get it right. Next.
Tina, do you know how to take your equipment apart when it's time to go to the pawn store?
No, I'm not gonna pawn it. My boss won't allow me to pawn it. What about you, bitch?
Oh, I own my stuff.
Well, I own mine too. It was given to me, not fucking leased to me, bitch.
How are you doing today, Tina? What'd you have?
How
for
about
dinner?
you, Wings? You doing all right? Your floor better?
King TL offering advice in the chat. Grace, align with this woman. You can cook together, ladies.
Is my floor better? Yeah, my floor's fine.
All right, good. Becky, how's your tits feeling today?
I did hit a deer after
Tina,
leaving your house.
Tina,
One thing I think that becomes abundantly clear during this is that there's nothing you can say, nothing that these people ever want to bring up, who ever want to bring up anything other than sucking Ben's dick. That's all they ever want to bring up. And at the end of the episode, even Wings says, like, we can't have that every week. Wings, like, that's not, he's saying he doesn't believe that that's happening, and he doesn't think it should be, like, brought up every 2 seconds on the show. Like, there's literally nothing else these people could, like, target Grace over.
don't get too cocky, okay? You don't have much of a leg to stand on here, okay, sweetheart?
Well, I have enough to kick you in your fucking ass. Remember that, bitch.
Well, maybe you can
You
swing
shut
your
your
peg leg
mouth.
around and hit me,
You
maybe,
speak
but I'm
fucking
fast. I'm
truth.
too
You're not
fast for you,
shit.
so.
You're not too fast for no. Bet that. Bet that. You're not too fast.
Well, you
Sit
can try to do your
strong
damage
ass
with your little
down somewhere
peg
and
leg,
shut the
hit me
fuck
around the
up.
head with it.
You
The chat's speculating that Lynx is going to gain weight and turn into Becky, and Grace is going to gain weight and turn into Tina, according to the chat.
speak when spoken to, whore.
Tina is based. Michael's content crutch is putting geriatrics on camera and raising their blood pressure. It's not my preferred content style, but hey, what's up? Get cracked for me.
Or
Do I?
Boogie, you let
If I
these
speak when
bitches
spoken
talk
to, then I'm gonna be
you
talking all the
too. You're
fucking
really
time because you never
upset.
shut the fuck
Shut
up.
the fuck up. Go suck a cock or two.
Why, are those your plans for later on this evening?
I'm not gonna play with myself and fucking. Oh, what is it on phone?
Oh,
Phone it on
please,
the
Tina,
fucking
nobody
phone.
wants to imagine that.
Get off.
Nobody wants to visualize
You
that.
can't even get off
Please,
on phone.
please,
We gotta
Tina.
listen to you.
Please, nobody wants
You're
to
gonna rap
visualize
like
that.
Vanilla Ice.
So Tina,
You think she's a rapper? Sing a song for us.
King is getting more and more adamant in chat that Grace stop fighting with Tina and align with her. He says, damn it, come on now.
Casey, is that your name? Shut up, Wings. You just want to fuck all of them. Shut
Tina is the ghost of Christmas future.
up, Wings. They disrespected Boogie, so now they got to deal with me. Only I disrespect Boogie.
Here's what I want to know. I want to know when you start getting some of that Lolcow money, are you going to get your hair done?
First of all, motherfucker, let me tell you something, you fat face, flat mother.
Somebody in chat says, "What? Grace's dad is a weirdo?"
Fucker. I have not always been poor, bitch. So get that through your fucking head.
That's right. Me and
motherfucker.
Tina talked about that, by the way. She's
All right,
not one
no, no,
of.
no,
By the
no,
way,
no,
while
no,
I have the
no,
floor,
no,
ladies,
no,
ladies,
no,
ladies, 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 put the tampons away for a second.
Let's explore this.
Text to speech is now on for $19.99. If you want them to hear it, they'll hear it.
Keem's in the chat on the Drama Alert account saying, "W, he's smart. Like, he's smart for putting this show together."
think I have it set up correctly. If I don't, who fucking cares? I'll read it out loud.
Tina,
I don't give a
Tina,
fuck. Go off. Join the chaos.
what-
Pull out that credit card. Go nuts.
What amount of money you constitute as not poor?
When you ain't got a spread for bread, bitch.
I've never had to spread for bread, even when I didn't have money.
Well,
But
those three ladies do.
To you, what
They
amount
would
of
all
money
spread for
in your
bread for
bank
Keem.
account is determined not
Are you
poor?
working for free, Tina? Are you working?
Oh, I don't work for Keem. I work for Michael. Thank you very much.
Is Michael paying you?
Yeah, well, ask him. Why don't you?
Are you spreading?
Show him your
for
pussy.
bread?
Maybe you'll get a couple $. I don't know. Flash your tits or something, bitch. Make you some.
Chat's zooming back in on the pin now.
I got some bad news. You're working for Keemstar.
No, the fuck I ain't.
Michael's
No,
also
I'm not.
working for Keemstar.
Yeah, it was. It's Steve and David. It was a really good like preview of what to expect. I was just really curious to see how they all played off of each other. Kid behind the camera. It's a kid behind a camera. I don't know if that's. I don't think that's the same guy. Donated and said Tina Grace is replacing you as the star.
Keemstar.
You guys, no, I'm not. Keem is the boss to show everybody how to make money. Like,
I mean, let's be real. Even if you don't like her, what would be happening right now if Grace wasn't on the show? Tina would be yelling, "These two are complete subs. They're folding completely under." Well, I mean, Lynx hasn't even put up a fight. I mean, she's done. She couldn't even pick up the pizza. Like there would be no show. Nothing would be happening here. You know what would be happening? Boogie would be arguing with Tina. That's it. That's all the show would be, and we wouldn't even know what the Lolcow Queens show was going to look like.
I can't.
Well, when
I
you get that
work for
paycheck,
Michael.
look at the company name.
I don't care where the paycheck comes from. I'm going to earn it. Bet that, and I don't have to spread for bread. These bitches got to flash their tits, flash their asses, and fluff up their muffin tops for their daddies. So get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Let's be real.
Forced drama is gay. Grace will only stay with this. Yeah, absolutely. But like, if you're a Grace viewer, like that's great news, because if Grace has is getting consistent income and money, I mean, you know, some crazy shit's gonna happen, right? You know, we're gonna get some wild ass shopping sprees. We're gonna get some Ben Mania shopping. Hey, what's up, Grace? You decided to postpone the Fresh and Fit appearance to focus on Lolcow Queens. I mean, it's a risk, but I think it was I think that's probably the right decision. That's him. It's Tina's neighbor and boss. Just told her that Grace is her replacement via TTS. Wow. Oh, I knew it came up. I didn't know for sure if it was really him or not.
Let's be real.
Screen right now, Tina. Like, maybe you should get like a new prescription in your glasses. None of our tits are actually on screen right now, sweetie. So I'm not sure you can exactly blame it on that.
Even
Becky put them up today. Even Becky.
I know people will shit on the canceled trip, especially, but like the Vegas trip, definitely. You don't want to go to Vegas like that close to another, like, you know what I mean? I just think it would be kind of odd. This is by far the biggest opportunity. I mean, Lolcow Queens is... Keem loves the show. He loves the show. He's invested in it personally, which is the best thing you could have. Keem will run. I think if he believes in it, he'll keep it alive through like a rough, even if it has like a rough start or whatever, which I don't think it will. Hey, I'll remember. Hey, but the the Hughes situation though got us that Is Everyone an F Slur stream. That was like one of the best Gooner streams ever. Will people ask for their money back? I forgot about that. Had another bullshit court appearance. South to West will be happy to hear that.
By the way, kid behind the camera, guys, your boss just made a donation.
Okay, I just want to point this out to anybody who thinks that this show is not going to be a success. Look at Wings of Redemption's face here. This is pure, unadulterated happiness. This is a gooner who is interacting with a couple of like 3 live streamers that he goons for, and he's just absolutely in the goon zone. Look at this. Look at his face. This is the face of a gooner. This is a goon face. I will say, Ben, and I'm sure there'll be debates over whether it was the right idea or not. If you watch Keemstar's programming, one of the big things that always pisses him off and always like burns opportunities for people is if people prioritize other projects over his project. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that that's right or what anything like that, but I'm just saying the reality, like the material reality is Keemstar prioritizes people who prioritize making him money. You know what I mean?
Listen to your boss's donation. He said, Tina.
He's a dicker too. I'm telling you.
There's always a place for the
Ladies!
friend group.
Ladies!
21.
Michael! God damn.
I think that came up, get cracked for me. Was it Boogie that said he's trying to get an interview with Chris Chan? But I can't imagine as a regular host, though.
Damn it, Michael made a donation.
Your channel,
Motherfucker, I'm gonna eat cyanide in Minecraft.
The only daddy I'm fucking is yours. I'm bending him over and pegging up the ass every night with your fucking peg leg, Tina. Your fucking little peg leg, it fits right up there. It fits right up there.
Tina, Michael just fired you. Michael fired you via donation. Grace is replacing you on the show according to Michael. Grace is replacing you on the show according to Michael. Kid behind the camera just made that donation.
That's your daddy.
Somebody in chat says, we got to get this over with so they can actually work together. This is the work. We got to calm these women down so that we can get to the real content. Come on, bro.
Hey, Tina, that's your daddy. He's ditching you for me.
I don't care. That's not my dad. He's married. He got kids. You fucking flat-faced whore. You will respect my boss. You might not respect kids.
He's gonna be my boss soon, not yours anymore. You're getting dropped, Tina.
He don't even know you.
He just said that. I'm
Oh my God.
replacing you, bitch.
You replace me. Nobody can replace me,
Your
man.
boss just said I was.
Michael,
so-
get your ass on Twitter. You better get your ass on Discord,
Do a
Michael.
goddamn thing to me.
Kid behind the camera, get your ass on.
Dude, I guarantee you, if you look at the chat and you look at Michael's face, as soon as Grace and Tina had that first fire up, dude was in the chat saying OMG. He was seeing money signs, and that's why he sent in a $20 donation to get the show back to Tina and Grace arguing, because he knows that's the content.
You need to wrangle your cows, Mike. Wrangle your cows.
You have your doubts that Tina Beef alone will be able to carry beyond a few episodes? I mean, I agree as the focus, but I mean, that's something that can slow burn over the entire like duration of the show, really. Like, you don't have to have it be the focus, but you can fire it back up as needed. Like, you can rekindle that feud.
Cows, Mike.
Like, Keemstar has kind of a, if you're approaching it from the way that I'm looking at it, and I think you guys are, that Grace is the Keem, Tina's the Boogie, Becky is the Wings, and then Lynx is going to be gone. Lynx will be off the show at some point, I would think, unless something drastically changes. But like, Keem has an almost constant undercurrent of drama with Boogie. So no matter what's going on, like that kind of, content is going to be a little bit more interesting because those two always have like there's always an argument like right on the brink of happening.
Get the fuck on here.
Shut the fuck up, Boogie!
I mean,
See, Becky's doing what she's there for. Wings is making a goon face, and Becky's got her tits out.
everyone talks about
I'm
the
over here
money.
thinking
I
this is
just
like
don't
some
have
steel
them
and
now.
plastic replaced part of your leg.
Lower. You have to be an actual
Wings,
whore.
you can't hurt my feelings with
A
that.
little bit more.
You really
a little
can't.
Bit more.
You really can't,
I don't
Wings.
have money. Come on.
Come up with
We
something
know you
better,
have
Wings.
isn't hurting your feelings, the more it is true. That's definitely how it works.
Really? Is it hurting your feelings that you lick your daddy's balls at night?
Oh, come on.
Does it hurt your
I told
feelings?
you, the only daddy who I fuck is yours, who I bend over and fuck.
Like, just being honest, don't you think, like, if you put Ruby in instead of Lynx, like, this show would, like, you know what I mean? Like, even like a Thorp Orbiter is going to bring more to the table, I think, than Lynx is. I'm so disappointed. I thought she was going to go, like, all. I wanted to see her and Grace like in a alt girl versus trad girl showdown.
Daddy's
Your fucking
dead. You would
peg
not
leg.
fuck with my
I dig
daddy.
him up out of the
Peg leg,
fucking
oh, I'm scared of you,
That's how
cum
much
guzzler.
Graves getting pegged by
Listen
me.
here, you bastard.
Anand, I'm with you. I think the issue is most of the people on the show except for Grace are connected to the show in some way or are original characters of the show kind of. But I don't really know who else could come in. Like Ruby would be funny, but like most of the other female lolcows I think would be like mostly unreliable, like what's her name? Tofiachu or Topiachu. You know, I don't know about Jewel Rancid. I mean, I think Vegan Patriot would be entertaining, but she's so sleepy. Like, I think she would just be falling asleep during the streams. But yeah, I don't think there's a lot of depth in the pool of people that could be a regular host.
Blood fuck, you cannot.
And I don't think there's anybody else that could actually host the show besides Grace that's actually, I mean, she's a lolcow. These other people are not even in that world. Like, I'm not saying that as a negative. I'm just saying, like, Grace knows this world better than even Tina. Tina's not really a traditional lolcow. Like, I think everyone knows and accepts that, like, it's all just, you know, scripted.
Afterlife. He's crazy
You
for
ain't
that
shit,
fucking
motherfucker.
Get Joy in there. I haven't seen enough of her, but what I've seen, at least it seems like she can put sentences together and would show up on time, which I think is a huge advantage over a lot of people.
I'm a
nice.
sucking fucking dicks my fucking
Look
morning.
at yourself, Tina.
You
I mean, of
be my
course it's
goddamn
ashamed
whore.
of you.
You
Grace.
stand for my fucking bread, bitch. You just
Grace.
don't know, motherfucker.
Yes, Wings.
Grace, we had a $20 donation come in. If you
I mean, Grace is also valuable in the way that Boogie's valuable and Wings is valuable in the way that there's always going to be something to talk about. Oh, there's not any big drama this week. Oh, well, what did Grace do? Oh, you know, and there's always going to be something, or, you know, just like them, there's always going to be some kind of drama, some kind of little thing you can anchor a show on to get by if you're short on content.
you guys had to do a human centipede, what order would you guys have to go in?
Oh my god.
Oh, there's your
fucking
boss.
disgusting,
There's
right?
your
You
real
would be at the
daddy.
Like, why doesn't I mean, I'm not trying to be a gooner, but like, why wouldn't Becky Boop tilt her camera down if she knows she's there for her tits? Why not play into it?
And I would be at the top, obviously.
Tina would make a good
I don't
mouse.
give a
She likes to
And
eat.
because she's full of shit.
Yeah, she did all the.
I think Becky has a purpose because you can't have, if everybody in the room is a big personality, it doesn't work. It's too much of a, like, it's too samey, but like Ruby arguing with Tina would be funny. I think anybody, honestly, unless Lynx does like a 180 on the first couple episodes, anybody at this point I think would be probably an improvement. As long as it's somebody that's willing to like talk. Has she even, the most entertaining thing that's happened to her is that somebody sent her a pizza. Like, that's it. That's the only thing of value she's brought to this thing.
Cuttlefish. Michael, what the fuck did you just say on that donation?
I said that Grace is replacing Tina as the star because
That's right,
crazy.
sweetie. Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
well, maybe I should go dig my daddy up and suck his fucking dick and I can become the star.
That's probably the best thing that you're gonna do all weekend. Honestly,
Yeah, maybe
that's
I
probably
should
the best thing you're gonna
procreate
do
and have
all
a little
week.
daddy. How can that's
Got to give it to Grace. She got hit with the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. And like she just absorbed it, fired back, but it's got to be frustrating just over and over and over again, the same shit.
At least then you got something to do. At least you'll get some exercise digging him up and sucking his cock. Yeah, at least you'll get some exercise
get some
out of it.
exercise? You're talking about
You
a
could lose a
virgin
couple
who
pounds,
bones.
a couple hundred.
Bitch, I'm a fat ugly bitch and I get more fucking dick than you. You think about it on the fucking phone.
You said sweetie like 50 times. I noticed that. Lynx is a huge disappointment. Honestly, yeah. Like I said, in my mind, I envisioned, like, especially because she came into Grace's chat and was like, we're going to have a battle to see who gets the gooners. And I'm like, oh my God, you got to be shitting me. And I was like, okay, alt girl, trad girl, live on stream, like blood sports. And it was just not like, Lynx essentially just like rolled over and showed her belly. Like, that was it.
Phone call.
You got to fight back, Lynx. I'm not trying to dog on you here. You got to fight back.
Oh, wait, I thought I was the whore, but you're the one taking dick? I thought I was the whore, but you're the one taking dick? Oh, okay. How does that work exactly?
Oh, that works exactly. That's why I can't deal with women.
Wrangle your 3 brain cells that are swimming around that.
That's true. King TL does suspect that it was a fake pizza delivery.
Here and try to make an insult that actually sticks, okay?
I feel like this is like just dysfunctional Brady Bunch right now. You know what I mean?
Welcome to the preview of the new worst show on YouTube.
A fucking whore.
This is honestly better than LolcowLive. And I watch Lolcow. I've seen every episode, so like, this is definitely better. It's better than like watching a clip that we don't know what any context, because the docket had no context. We're just seeing some random clip, or it's like just a not complete non-story, like Keem running some conspiracy theory video.
Okay, Tina, let's try not to talk over each other here, okay? I gotta.
Michael has the floor. Give Michael the floor. Michael
Please,
has the floor.
respect it.
Only Michael speaks. Michael, go.
Okay, we have to wrangle this thing because nobody can. When I was watching it, it's hard to hear everybody scream at one time. So Tina, when
Yeah, I've seen every episode get cracked for me. It came on right as Blade was sobering up, so I didn't have like I was like looking for like new shit to watch, and so I started watching LolcowLive, and then I don't even really like the show, to be honest. But like it's muscle memory at this point. You don't know if you're able to keep this energy up the whole time. I mean, that's the thing, though. You don't have to. Eventually, like, once you get settled in on the show, you're not going to have to carry like this on screen, because you're going to have guests and you're going to have stories to talk about. You're not going to have to just fill time by arguing with each other. Links came from the Discord. Becky came because she was an online mistress / sugar baby of Review Tech USA. And then she stayed on the show because she's got really big tits and she's, is a sweetie to the chat. She plays up to the chat. She fucked, I think, some people from chat or a guy from chat or something. So like, she's on the show as like I don't want to say chat proxy, because that job's gone like that as soon as Grace is on any stream. But like, I just think the chat likes her and she's willing to show up. It's another thing, like, when Keem wants her on stream, even if it's unplanned, like, she comes on stream. So like, I think it's another instance of Keem wants people that are reliable, and if you prove you're reliable, he'll give you, he's going to give you those kind of opportunities.
you're calling her a fucking whore, listen to her when she's calling you a peg leg. You listen to each other, and then you respond accordingly.
Michael. Appreciate it.
He's like, shut the fuck up, bitch. You better not even try to get on my boss,
are you
bitch.
feeling insecure? Are you feeling insecure?
No, not at all, but I know his wife, bitch.
You look a little insecure.
How about that, motherfucker?
You look a little.
I know his wife, Grace. I mean, that's when you've got somebody saying that they're gonna call somebody's wife because you're too much of a sexual threat. Like, you're in control.
A little insecure. Oh, you're gonna have his wife beat me up? Oh, I'm shaking in my boots. I'm shaking in my boots.
On Discord, it's fairly clear, but for some reason the stream was garbled. I understand when people were complaining. That's something you can bring to your version of the show, because nobody gives a shit on LolcowLive. I mean, Keem does, but only to an extent. Like, that's something that Lolcow Queens could have immediately over LolcowLive, as if all the technical shit runs on point most of the time.
All right.
No,
We need to hobble over to me and try to swing a punch.
God damn it! We need a little organization to this. Now, let me teach you how it's done.
Now King TL is in the chat assuring Grace that kid behind a camera is a good dude. He's still trying to broker the Tina Grace alliance.
Ladies are gonna have to do it. Tina, you have the floor for the next 60 seconds. No one is allowed to respond. Tina, air your grievances, please. Let's hear what the problem is.
When I signed up for this, I didn't sign up for a daddy fucker. So how the fuck does she get created?
Yeah, did you see that, Grace? That in chat they were saying that your boyfriend set up all your equipment and that you don't be fooled. This girl doesn't know what she's talking about.
Into this show.
Keem, what's the railer?
Well,
Yo,
Michael
Boogie,
doesn't.
can we not go there? That's literally why I got kicked off last time because people made fun of him for that. Can we not? He has a fiance. No, none of that is happening. Swear to
doesn't
God, it's
wanna rail
professional
her.
relationship. It is
We
a
know that
professional
already. We
relationship.
know his girlfriend. We know he's not gonna go down.
Brantley is a
Yeah,
stunner,
he's
okay?
professional. He's professional.
Professional relationships.
If he was going to bang anybody, it would have been me. Okay, Tina, continue.
Exactly.
What
Here we go.
grievances do you have with Becky?
Okay, I thought we're with Becky.
Somebody said Wings in the corner like the high as fuck uncle at a family reunion. That's why Becky's not going to be an issue. Wings is funny just to, in my opinion, it's funny just to look at him. Like if you know his lore and he's just sitting there, you know that he's mentally gooning right now. Like, so he doesn't need to add a lot. Becky doesn't need to add a lot. So I think there's room for that like silent partner. And then Wings will chime in every once in a while with like a good comment or two, but mostly he just stays out of the way. My favorite comment so far is somebody in the chat was like, wait, Grace's dad is a weirdo?
I really just don't like her fucking tits looking at me, to be honest with you.
Oh, it sounds like jealousy.
Wings, I looked at your fucking fat rolls the whole time I was there, and I wasn't jealous.
Tina, I'm
anymore.
gonna say
I got
something truly
Hey, my
offensive,
tits
but
are
you
nice,
have
Tina.
really small tits for a fat chick.
You know what? You got a small dick for a fat man too. How about that, bitch?
That's common.
Would you like to borrow mine? I thought we were here because Lynx was getting fired because
Well,
she was
the
trying
boss
to take over the
decided to
show.
keep her
Boogie's dick
on
looks like Tina.
because she makes good drama. Now, what's your
Keemstar in the chat says through the drama alert account, I want to rail another winning show. So he's saying he doesn't want to rail Grace. He wants to go balls deep on another successful show. Somebody said, "Congrats, Boogie! You embarrassed Grace. Not an easy thing." I don't think so. I don't think she was embarrassed.
grievances with Lynx?
No, she's from Canada. They don't have presidents up there. She's trying to run the show. I don't like Canadians really that much. They're
Trying to
bitches.
be the new president.
Maybe they'll do like a kind of like whenever a show spins off of a sitcom, they bring in the people from the original show from like time to time at the beginning to get that little boost.
Mm-hmm. I kick them off my panel all the time. I don't like Canadians.
Could you imagine?
Such a bitches.
Could you imagine if Lynx?
Who's the guy above Grace? That's what was his name? Don Vito. My brain weed locked for a second. Sorry.
Had Becky's
Like my brain completely blanked.
tits? God help us all. She'd rule
Well,
every
can you
Discord
imagine
server.
if
on
Becky
the-
had Lynx's nose to go along with her big tits?
Let's see. Max Black Cat in the chat says list goes like this: number 1 Grace, number 2 Becky, number 3 Lynx, and Tina gets put down.
And here I thought the piercings were hiding away from my big nose.
No, it just draws attention to it.
Okay, so King TL is essentially saying he's in favor of everyone but Lynx. He's praising everyone but Lynx.
But yeah, it just definitely draws attention.
Michael, don't sit there.
Well, I forgot too. Are the shows leading directly into? Is the main show leading directly into Queens? Like literally, like when it ends, it's gonna pick up, and then the after show picks up after Queens. Is that right?
I live that far from you, motherfucker. I'm gonna fuck your shit up.
Boogie, how dare you always talking about my tits?
From Blade to Grace. Oh, come on! You didn't like the Blade Thorp scene on LolcowLive. I think is one of the best segments.
I haven't asked too.
Where he tells Blade to sit up straight, look him in the eyes like a man.
Yeah,
Well, we can't see
Yeah,
it.
it's her
It's all shiny,
personality.
fat ass.
I just
Oh,
can't.
you know what?
I never imagined I would see Only Use Me Blade scrambling in a chair to fix his posture and calling Ben Thorpe sir.
How long did it,
wanna
how-
see
Look,
Becky,
I
how
don't
long
mean,
did it take
I
you to
don't
come
mean
up
to
with that?
insult you, Becky, but unfortunately, I don't objectify you because you're fat. So go ahead.
Yeah, but if you roll a fat bitch in fucking flour, you'll find a wet spot. Fuck.
Lynx.
Boogie
Now,
just
Lynx-
Boogie
That
just
didn't
don't
even
know.
make sense.
Lynx, this has
Yeah, but you
been
don't make sense either, chewing on your fucking shit.
Lynx. Explain to the
You're
ladies
so
your
insecure.
defense, please. Lynx, you have 60 seconds.
I mean, that's a positive because it hopefully you do carry that built-in audience, but it's also like some pressure, right? Like if you've got a good lead-in show and you're rating, I mean, I can't imagine that they're expecting like I think it'll take time to grow it to the size of Lolcow Live. But I mean, it's good to have the lead in, but then you got to really like work hard to like keep those people watching.
Seconds. Tell everyone
Ain't saying nothing.
about how you
Like
feel.
when somebody brings people into your chat, you don't want to be watching some old 1980s wrestling or something.
Air your grievances. What do you got? What do you got for us?
Honestly, I hate Grace because why is she sitting there sucking on that? Like, you really need.
Well, I mean, I already said, I mean, obviously it's what I would say, but I already said that I thought like the first episode, and I'm not saying exactly to do it, but like that energy from when you were like pissed off about the dating show and you wanted to come out and like have that big opening and you did that dance. Like, I don't know if you could do a dance like that, but like this would be a chance for like you and Tina and Becky and Lynx to like say like, okay, yeah, we're Lolcow Queens, but like we're not going to be the B show. You know what I mean? Like have like a bit, some kind of like a big opening to like make it clear like we're not just going to coast on whatever, even though I think most of the other people on in the show are going to try to coast.
Money that bad that you're gonna suck there pretending it's your
I
dad's
have an
dick
oral
again.
fixation. Get over it. I have an oral fixation.
Well, have
Get
your
over
dad
it.
stick his dick in your mouth and you'll feel at home.
Sorry? What'd you say,
What'd
Lynx?
you say, Tina?
I
Oh.
just think I agree with Lynx on this one. I think we should keep.
I know I was ready to go take a nap. I was like really tired. And Grace was like, don't get nervous now. Keep streaming.
Lynx to get rid of the daddy sucker.
Oh, you're threatened because your boss told you that I was replacing you. You're threatened. It's okay, sweetie.
How am I
You know,
threatened?
jealousy isn't a
How
good
am I
look on you.
threatened?
But then
Michael,
again, not much
please.
is because you're a
Michael, there's
fucking
no
ugly
picture of
bitch.
this
So
fucking bottle blonde bitch, dick sucking, cum guzzling, vaginal blood fart, try to outshine Tina.
Did somebody just call Grace Thorp a vaginal blood fart? Wow, we're really rocking here.
Fucking D.
yeah, and I did, and your boss said I'm replacing
Her,
you.
you're down with me. Ran down her mother's leg.
Seethe, cope and seethe. Go have some more fucking McDonald's or whatever the fuck you shoved down your nasty gullet.
This is awesome. She does the McDonald's put down, and then of course everyone who knows Grace is immediately thinking like, wait a minute, you go to Burger King, and then Grace sells it in like the best way.
What do you eat, Grace,
wow.
other than your dad's penis?
Okay.
What do you eat?
Burger King, like a connoisseur. Burger King.
That's
Burger
the one
King,
that.
oh.
Perfect.
You can have
I
it your way.
actively
You can get
dislike
killed
you,
any way you
but
want
you
to.
are right about that. Burger
Yeah,
King is
yeah.
better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Objectively.
Let's all talk about fucking broiled whoppers, right there, Boogie? Okay.
I'm gonna order that shit
Boogie-
right now.
Boogie-
Michael, have some of that
Boogie's
shit
not a
sent to my
fucking
house.
Fat person.
No, Boogie, Mike ain't doing shit. You got a fucking boss with a lot of money, bitch.
Michael, I do want to say, by the way, congratulations. Tina is almost coherent today. So this is nice. Whatever you're doing, what did you pump her full of Thorazine? How did you manage this?
I mean, she's just, I don't know, dude. Okay, I'm not saying anything. Okay, I don't know what I'm allowed to say on these.
Well, whatever it is,
Suggestion.
it's working. Keep doing it. You know, get a prescription of.
suggestion.
Did you give her Cialis too?
I think
The queens are getting the treatment that we were promised, Boogie.
What's the what treatment?
Remember when we first started the show, me and you and
I'll
Tommy?
give me a.
It is going to be tough to see Tina in some situations, but I think that's where Becky's going to come in and back and be some backup where like dealing with news items or stories or something that you don't want screamed at you. Like that's where Becky could come in and you could like pass off the side stories to Becky. I don't really know what Lynx, I don't know what her mission on the, like what role she was wanting to play on the show.
A fucking
Yeah.
drink, please.
And we were promised like, oh, these microphones and all this other stuff. We had to buy our own.
I
equipment.
paid for it myself. Paid for this.
Oh,
paid for that road.
equipment.
Paid for this. Getting the camera was free, but everything else.
They need another female cow to be a common enemy for the two of them. I feel like Grace was brought in as a common enemy for all the other Lolcow Queens.
I paid for all this shit. All you and someone's getting a PC. Did you pay for it, Becky, or is the kid behind the camera sliding the card?
No, he's not. He ain't buying her a goddamn thing. Shut the fuck up, Boogie.
I bought all of you guys microphones and cameras, Tina. I bought everything.
What about PC?
Because now I'm really fucking pissed off.
Because I talked to
Why?
Meta PCs. No, listen. I talked to Zach at Meta PCs. I told him the PC they sent me for sponsorship is almost 4 fucking years old now. And I'm trying to run a stream on this fucking thing. I'm not going to spend another $2,000 fucking dollars. Mike, you send me one. If Zach's not going to, I think Meta PCs is going to. Go to Meta PCs. Give him some love. But God, I think Zach's got to send me a goddamn computer. But if I don't want to, Mike, you buy me a fucking computer so I can wrangle your business. I'm helping you do your fucking job.
Look how happy Wings is.
You already got your fucking laid while you're here. What else you want him to do for you?
You missed 2 $20 super chats. You want me to read them?
Yes, please.
This is honestly something that I guarantee you, when this happened, Keemstar's ears perked up, hearing somebody noticing, prioritizing, and taking action to make note of the donations coming in. Like, that's a huge deal. Also, that's gonna like endear Grace to the chat, because ultimately the super chats are the chat main method of communication on the show, and if they're being read on the show, they're spending a certain amount of money. So like Keem seeing, I guarantee you, seeing her pick up on like self-motivating and helping run this stream is something that, again, because Keemstar wants people who can run this shit themselves, I think he really would take note of that.
Isn't working?
Thank you.
Grievous Demise for $20. Thank you very much. Boogie, let Keem know this is the greatest shit since your show. Oh my lord, it's like watching Jerry Springer.
It's a shit
Thank
show.
you, Grievous Demise. Yeah, we're doing a great job. Thank you.
It's a
And
complete shit show.
Connor118 for $20 says spread for bread. Thank you,
That's right.
Connor.
And I have the merch already on my fucking channel, bitch. All you
Oh
bitches are
my
gonna
God,
be-
you
Ain't nobody buying that.
promote that
Yeah, make it a roast, but like a good, have it have a good beat.
shit on your channel, Tina.
Bitch.
Nobody, I'm not, you don't use my channel to promote your fucking
Your
shit.
only insult is sucking dick. That's your only fucking
This is
insult.
my
You have
show.
anything else on the
This
list?
is my fucking
You
show,
have any
Tina.
other
You
material?
don't promote your fucking
Stop for a
t-shirts
second.
and your
Just one
fucking
second.
hoodies.
Just 1 second. Everyone stop. I just want to clarify a few things. All right. Me and Kid Behind the Camera own Lolcow Queens. We're doing it together. All right. So let's just clarify that. Second of all, I hit up Meta PC and I said, hey, I need 2 PCs. One for Becky Boop, an irrelevant YouTuber that hasn't uploaded in like 16 years. And they said, sure, no problem. And the other one is for Boogie2988. And they
Thank
said,
you.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
What?
There you go.
Zach,
They wouldn't give me
Zach!
10% off.
Zach, I'm fucking writing you right now, Zach. What the fuck, dude?
You faked cancer. Okay, you don't get a computer.
I've sold hundreds of PCs for you all.
Boogie, can you stop talking over?
When this episode's over, we've got to watch the Frank Hassel Boogie video again. Seeing Boogie, I always want to see Frank. I always think of the Frank Hassel video.
For me, everyone else has loud
Yes,
mics.
Becky, you have the floor for 60 seconds, please.
Becky, you do have a loud mic, by the way. I paid for it.
Who the fuck is streaming? Who the fuck is sharing a stream?
To hook it up.
Damn, I want to
What
show
the fuck
Tina
is
this
this?
fucking shit.
Oh my god, shut up.
What are you
Holy-
streaming?
What I wanted to say is, Boogie, how does it feel to kiss Keem's ass all day only for him to call you out and call you irrelevant compared to me?
Oh, hold on. I'll show you how it feels. I'll show you how it feels, darling. I'll show you how.
Somebody donated $5 on Lolcow and said, "I will be naming my new metal band Vaginal Blood Fart."
You can pay
I
us
think that name is taken. In all seriousness,
bills. How about you?
Tina.
Oh, well,
you
Keem Daddy
watch
pays
this
my
fair
bills,
stream?
so.
Like, what is this T-shirt shop that you have? You said you had a Spread for Bread T-shirt, so I went like, I want to buy a Spread for Bread T-shirt. So I come to your
Teespring,
merch
go to my
shop.
channel. You'll see my link.
Is this not
I
it
have
right
a
here?
channel that's actually existing.
Click
Becky.
on the stream.
I hope at some point though we get to hear Ben tell Boogie like personal, like on cam that he found it refreshing that he faked cancer. That's one of my favorite Ben takes.
No, Tina, I
Hey,
am a
Becky,
graphic
she ate
designer.
you up with that, low key. Your
Could've
channel is kind of
designed
dead.
something
She
for
ate
you.
you up with that.
Okay.
These
That's
designs
W-
look
Why
like
don't you
W-
want to
Tina.
design a peg leg
Kindergartner.
so
No,
they
you
can
Tina.
stop saying it? I can just wear a shirt that says, I'm a peg leg, but I will fuck you up.
Well, and it shows Keem is watching the show like a hawk too, because he knows everything that's being said. Keemstar is drunk, I think, or acting drunk in the chat. He says, anyone in chat saying this sucks is lying. I'm not saying he's drunk because of what he's saying, but that he's like being so hands-on. I think he likes not having to be on the show, but I think he misses like being part of the energy.
Bet that.
King TL says, that's wild, Becky. Don't do that to yourself.
Put that on.
Tina, you are the token ugly person on the show.
Oh, the
Don't
token
give all
ugly
your
person with the
respect.
most views. You're right. I like being that ugly motherfucker.
Hey, Becky.
You dusty, rusty bitches can't even spread
Becky,
for bread.
this is what it
Tina
feels
doesn't feel
like
sorry for you
to
and give
kiss
y'all a
Keen's
job and make
ass.
money, bitches.
This is what it feels like to
Michael
kiss
takes care of
Keen's
his
ass.
family.
Pucker up, bitch. Pucker up.
Remember, this is the same guy who still claims that he's like can't afford his medication. He's having all these financial problems. Now he's waving this happy punch necklace and a stack of cash.
You won't need no man. Pucker up. You won't need no man.
There you go.
I'm telling you, he's gonna
there's a
sell that
fucking
and
one
spend
in
it
that
all
stack.
on Pucker. Desi ain't got nothing. She's gonna go order her stuff off Shein so he can continue.
Actually,
to buy
I
Pucker.
took her to
Again.
Buckle today and bought her a couple of $100 pair of jeans, darling. Well, how's your
You need
jeans
to put
doing?
up a pair of
How's your
jeans.
jeans doing?
$90.
Huh? You
Put
gotta
in
see her
them.
ass
You
in them
wait,
jeans.
Boogie.
You gotta see her
Buy
ass in
some
them jeans.
I just think it's funny that he's always crying poor, but whenever he gets called out on it, he's like he has to let everybody know that in fact like that's part of his character or whatever to be poor.
Jeans.
Buy some fucking some jeans, motherfucker. The bitch can hula hoop area.
People are saying it's like $100 in the chat.
Link's about to
dumb
get
fuck.
fired before she's even on the show. Woo! Great.
Well, Grace, did you see the episode where they talked about the Sheen stuff? And like they were guilting Boogie about it, and he's like, "Oh no, they use child labor in that." It's like, dude, what is it that you consume on this earth that you think is not like that's just completely ethical and whatever? Like, give me a break.
Grace is making her own money. Becky can make her own money. Tina's making her own money. Links, what you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I agree, Robot Glock. Why do poor people think waving bills on camera signals anything other than chronic destitution? I would think if most people that have money probably don't, like real money, would prefer that people didn't know that they had money.
I actually run a business. You should try it sometime. Maybe you won't be a lazy
I'm
fuck.
running it right now, darling.
Yeah, Boogie got like shamed, and Wings went like all like, "Oh man, listen, man, you got to know they making them cheap clothes over there, player. They doing all that. You can't be going in on that, Boogie."
I can't.
And so Boogie broke and said he would no longer buy his daughter anymore for the cheap clothes.
Wait to see you run yours. I can't wait to see you run your show. Let's see you.
Waving bills is very Kitchen Man Dan coded. That's true. That's factual. I'm not knocking you, Dan.
Jordy, you got
You know I'm a Dan fan.
a money spread? You got a money spread for these bitches? You got a money spread for these bitches? Huh?
Oh my gosh, one of my favorite YouTube names is in the chat. Grace's lack of hygiene is asking, talking about Grace coughing.
Oh, yeah,
That's what it likes to listen to the boss links. That's what it's like to listen to the boss links.
This bitch.
And Jeff, I can't even hear that.
TT,
but
we have
thanks
another
for-
$20.
Put your hearing aid back in. Put your hearing aid back in, bitch.
We have another TTS Extreme Abyss for $20. Tina and Becky.
Grace coming in with the donations. Dude, it seems like such a small thing, but think of how frustrating it is as a viewer. Like, if you send in $20 and then they don't, like, that's the amount they're supposed to read it at, and then, like, a bunch of time passes. Like, that's irritating.
Are the
And Boogie's too worried about, like, waving his weird necklace around.
top women on the panel.
Yeah.
Boogie, you better start reading super chats before Grace replaces you.
Oh
You
no,
better-
I'm letting her do the work.
Facts.
Listen.
And speaking of chronically destitute, you think Lynx is cute? I mean, I'm not a fan, but I mean, I think I understand that there's like I would understand her having like a group of people who would simp for her if I guess she's like a Machiavellian person in the Discord or whatever. But I'm not really into like alt girls. I'm a trad girl kind of guy.
Out of kindness of my heart, I'm taking mine and Jordy's show, and we're helping launch yours because I
Wait a
like
minute.
Michael, because I like Tina, and
Real
Becky,
rich people
you're
don't carry
tolerable,
cash.
and the other two are also
fact.
there. So I'm here to fucking help, right?
Grace
But-
and Boogie have
Lynx is your type, the alt girl.
but
something
she
common.
can
They
do
both
some
need
work.
I think we can all agree that Ruby would be a much more entertaining alt girl.
Her daddy.
She can take that pin out of her mouth and do some fucking work.
Hey, Boogie, is that why you?
I think it was earlier on in the stream, but it was a whole ordeal, but I didn't think it was really very interesting. But Keemstar is convinced that, like, Lynx is like this Machiavellian mastermind who's trying to, like, build an army to overtake his empire, and that she wants to make a rival show and shit all over, like, the Lolcow Queens. I don't know how much of it's true because I've never been in their Discord or anything. It's all off-screen lore, pretty much, like the King TL tapes. Except I'm not sure if anybody recorded their drama in there or not.
Grace has something coming. You both like to touch your daddy.
Thorp TV's rise to Lolcow Queen is something OPC Don or Get Crack couldn't have calculated. Well, I don't know about Get Crack, but OPC Don couldn't have, because OPC Don wanted to change the content. He didn't like Grace. He didn't like the content. He had a completely different vision for it. Whereas this is exactly what making content like Grace has made. This is the natural, like, progression of it. Whereas OPC wanted to derail it so that he could watch her, like, work with the framers or something.
In a sexual way.
Tina, you know how you say spread for bread? The only reason you don't do that is not because of your integrity. It's because nobody would fucking pay for that roast beef sandwich you've got between your legs. Okay, sweetie?
Yeah,
so
you keep that
don't
thought,
start
Badger. Yeah, you keep
bragging
that
about
thought.
spread for bread. You
keep
don't do
that
shit.
thought, bitch.
Nobody
You
would
keep that
fucking
thought.
pay for it. You probably have to pay, guys.
OPC Don is your spirit animal. I think he's one of my favorite Thorp characters. The more I see of him, like, the more I interact with him, the stranger he is, and the more interesting that I find him.
You probably have to pay, guys.
With her daddy and moans to her fucking daddy.
Yes, OPC wanted to goon out. And he wanted to goon out to the extent that he was willing to try to, like, actually go and meet Grace and try to get her to change the content. Like, imagine if I went to Rhode Island and tried to convince Grace to do nothing but roll cigarettes for 8 hours a day.
Does he sing a song to you at night, Mary Had a Little Lamb, while you're sucking his fucking dick? What kind of bitch sucks their daddy to fuck off? There ain't enough men out here.
How long are we going to stay
I don't
on
know.
this?
I'd love to meet one.
You shut the fuck up, Wings.
Hey, I'm
You
just
shut
saying,
the
like,
fuck up. Nobody pulled your fucking chain either.
She
Shut the
never
fuck up.
sucked her daddy's dick. It's never
That's
been
right,
proven.
That we
Sweep it up.
know
Sweep it
of.
up.
That we
Sweep it
know
up.
Look at Wings.
of. You can't prove that she didn't.
Sweep it up.
You
Sweep
can't
it up.
prove
Hey, Boogie, tell him again. She sucks daddy's dick.
Well, he says he wants to micromanage, but then when he gets the chance and Grace is like, "Hey, I need you to take control. I need you to run this little girl big van," or whatever the fuck it was, he completely subbed out. He lolloed. He was like, "Oh, I don't know, Grace.
You can't prove that she didn't. That's all I'm saying.
Tell us that
I can't do OPC Don's voice. I don't know why."
you never got to suck your daddy's dick. That's what this
Boogie
is
would
all
know.
coming
Boogie
down to.
Boogie actually did suck his
Exactly,
daddy's
Look,
dick.
I didn't
Yes.
suck it. I just touched it. Come on now. Don't bring that shit up. I want to talk about that.
Like, let's not give her more relevance for sucking her dad's dick. We get it. Come on. We get
Yeah,
it.
neither of you guys had fathers
Someone donated $20. I came here to see Grace talk, not Miss Piggy.
in your lives, obviously, so I get that that's the
Really?
natural place
Wow,
to
you're a
attack.
fucking weird bitch.
Unfortunately, I didn't get
Fucking
to fuck
weird
your
bitch.
dad for relevance, Grace.
You didn't even get to talk to him.
Wait
You
a
didn't even get
second.
to
Wait
talk
a
to him,
second.
did
Wait
you?
a second.
Was he, like, supposed to be the planner of the Vegas trip? I know whenever he would talk about meeting up with the Thorps, he'd be like, "I'll have to have an itinerary that they sign off on and whatever." Like, you can't make IRL content like that. Obviously, you have to be somewhere to catch a flight or to take to leave to drive somewhere, and you want to have an idea maybe of, like, where you want to go, but you can only micromanage IRL to a certain extent before it starts to just cuck the content. OPC's voice is male but devoid of all masculinity. What is it about Grace that Julia... Oh, he's talking to Julia. Tina adds energy, but it's the one thing over and over. She's going to have to develop that more. I don't think it's going to be as much of an issue, Grace. And if you can get your hands into the docket, I think you could have sway over how often Tina is yelling like that. Like dictating that docket or being able to influence it means that, like, you can specifically put segments knowing what she's going to do and then planning the show around it. So if you know what I mean, and if she were to, like, try to get loose and run, like, talk over everybody on the show, that's going to piss Keemstar off because he wants a good show. above every. He wants the fans to be happy.
How
Well, and to make money, because that's how you make money, by making the fans happy.
many fatherless women we got on here? Raise your hands, Lynx.
I watched my
If your
father
daddy
die
was
too.
Was that the get cracked for me? Was that the stream that was like going to Vegas changed my life? I watched part of it, but not all of it.
absent,
21
raise your
right here.
hand,
Raise your hand,
Lynx.
hoes. Raise your hand.
If
Raise
you
your
ain't
hand.
best friends with your daddy, raise your hands, Lynx.
That's
Because
not fair.
I know
I
Tina.
don't even know who my daddy is. I don't know
Oh.
if he's my best friend or not.
You don't even know him?
Lauren De Laguna donated $1.99 and says, "This is gross."
Oof.
No, I know I didn't fuck
That's
him.
No,
fatherless
my dad
behavior.
died, like,
Lynx
last
is
month.
the definition of fatherless
Well, that
behavior.
explains the nose
Video Games
piercing and
donated
everything, I
$20
guess.
Through Super Chat.
Oh, we got a
Yeah.
donation.
Okay, we have
It's working.
we have 2 more
And Becky,
TTSs. Dancing on the
if
Sun
y'all
for
were
$20
forced
says,
into
I
a
You can tell Wings is fatherless.
came
human
here to see
centipede,
Grace talk,
who's
not Miss
taking what
Piggy. Thank
position?
you.
Thank
And
you,
Red
Red.
Thunder Gaming for $20 says, check your Discord, Boogie. I sent you something special. Red Skull. There you go.
Can I just point out the only one to raise their hand was Wings? He's got daddy issues.
hey, motherfucker, like I don't know my daddy. I've only seen him like
Our
5 times in my life, and
Father.
he died last month, and I didn't care.
Bless.
See what you
wow.
started, Grace? His dad just
Really?
died last month. How dare you?
We have
I'm
another
just saying,
TTS.
like, I didn't know
YB
it.
Becky is the consolation prize I've ended up going home with a time or two after getting shot down at the club by a Grace. Oh my god. Watch the first couple hours. Princess already speaks in 2 times to get the whole speed. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll only watch it on 1 time speed, though. I can't watch anything on double speed. As long as I know there's some like content in it, I don't mind. I'll watch it. I'll watch just about anything. Obviously, based on some of my show choices. Stop, Armand. You know you're simping. Oh, you think she's too nice? I mean, those are all pretty like. She thinks that Grace is funny, intelligent, charismatic, unpredictable, can think on her feet, and beautiful, of course. She's super sharp-witted. That's quite a. That's a lot of praise.
STB
like he was a stranger
official.
to me.
$20.
Her-
Have Albert do a Mary Kiss Kill between Grace.
Oh,
Lynx,
Albert,
and Grace.
Albert, come in here.
This is another time. Well, this is the funniest thing that happens on the show that's not related to Grace. But I also like this because, again, Grace takes charge of the show here in a little bit. They won't do what's on the donation. And when the guy donates again, Grace kind of like soft doms them and is like, look, this guy paid $40. We need to do this.
Be good. Come on,
Albert, we want to hear that. Mary.
Especially if it's something that's very reasonable. Like, Keemstar makes them say goofy shit and do goofy shit for donations all the time. Boogie ate his fucking chair. Like, doing a fuck, marry, kill is not that big of a deal. But he does have a great line right here.
Kiss or kill.
You got fucking money, bitch. We ain't doing shit for free. That bitch sucks her dad.
We're launching your show right now, Tina. We're so you gained 1,000 subscribers in the last 10 fucking minutes. All you have to do is sit there and look pretty. And if Albert wants to be on the camera, let him be on the fucking camera. Grace is holding her in. She's fucking reading the Becky's got her bald boobs out. You know.
Laughing Cedar identifies as a crotch gazer.
Oh, Lynx is causing drama. Let Albert see, tell which one she'd want.
This is the only motherfucker up here.
Well, all right, Tina, what about you? Marry,
Tina, they just
kill, or
donated.
fuck?
Tina, they just donated
Who you
for
marrying?
something.
They
I don't
donated.
give a fuck. They donated for him to fucking kiss me, and I didn't get none of
All
money.
boats rise when the ocean rises. All boats rise when the ocean rises.
Hold on, Tina. I remember
Shut up,
specifically.
Wings.
giving
I'm
you
not
money.
Tina, you need a personal like $5 fucking cash app. Are you that fucking desperate? Or are you gonna put in the work for the fucking
Who's this
show?
bitch think she's talking
You need
to?
your
Yes.
you need your
bitch is fucking
20% of
retarded
the
as fuck.
$20
This is
TTS.
never gonna work, Michael. I'll quit before I get fired. I am not gonna come guzzling
Yeah, I
fucking
will make
whore.
you quit. I
Hey,
will
but
fucking make you
bitch, I'll
quit.
kill
I will
you
make
first.
you quit.
You got that?
I will make you quit.
hold
Run
up.
away.
Hold up.
Run away. Hobble away on your little
Obviously,
peg
she's
leg,
gonna be
Tina.
in
Michael,
Minecraft.
this is your new life,
Super chat.
Michael. Welcome.
Michael knows me,
Minecraft.
motherfucker.
Was
Michael
Desi?
knows me, bitch. I take shit from nobody.
Well, we
All
need to.
these
This is gonna be a good show. Okay.
Yeah, it says you're gonna have to manage it. You're gonna have to run this shit. This is what you do now. Forget
I
being a
don't like
dad.
fucking bitches,
Forget
bro. I
having a
don't
kid
like
behind a
women.
camera
I know
channel.
you
This
don't.
is your
I don't
life
get along
now.
with women.
This is your life.
Extremibus donated $20.
Hang on, Doza
through
94
Super
with
Chat.
another $20,
Tina
or
and
not
Becky
another,
are the
but another
top
TTS.
women on
Was
camera.
Desi raising her hand?
No,
for the fatherless
Desi did
behavior?
not raise her hand. Actually, I
Yeah,
just
that's
had,
right. She's got a daddy.
The people in the Lolcow chat is odd to me because they're like, oh, if this is what the show's going to be like, I'm not going to watch it. Bitch, you're watching it. You watch this show. The show normally is either boring videos with no context. That's just kind of, unless it's something like the Fousey stuff is interesting because Keem has a personal connection to it, or if it's something that one of the two other cows has something personal to. Otherwise, the only parts of the show that get interest are when Boogie's yelling at everybody. Am I wrong? Like, those are the shows that get the most. This is a spectacle show. This is a circus show. Like, of course they're going to be yelling at each other on the new show. They're not going to be yelling at each other all the time, but of course it's going to get crazy like this.
I just had Thanksgiving with her stepfather. I've met her biological dad, and I'm her fucking daddy. So she's got 3, motherfucker.
She's surrounded.
Oh no, Ben Thorpe's dad is in the. You better be careful, Ben Thorpe's dad. Your son is in the chat, and he may not. He may not want to. He may not put up with this.
Okay, well, we need to go back to this. We need to get Albert in here and do this kiss, marry, kill.
Yes,
You
please
know what?
let
You're
Albert
fucking-
do it.
you're
Please let
bitch.
Albert
You
do
know
it.
that, Wings? You self-centered fucking baggot. You are a fucking bitch.
There it is. There it is. Keem was so worried about Grace doing it, and here we've got it. Tina drops the first F slur.
I
You're
saw
a
somebody.
bitch.
I saw somebody say that you
Donated
didn't need Albert on the
$20 through
Discord
Super
today.
Chat.
I disagree.
I came
Albert's
here to
wonderful.
see
Let's
Grace
let him
talk,
shine
not
for a
Miss
second.
Piggy.
Have him come in.
Come on over here and do this.
Becky and Lynx look shocked. Everyone else is just completely isn't even phased. Oh, here comes an interesting donation read from Grace.
Motherfucking Mary kill and kill that blonde bitch first. That fucking bitch ain't got her carpet does not match her drapes. I can't.
Ben Thorpe's dad. I'm gonna borrow Grace's technique since she's a big internet celebrity now. If someone's committed a crime, notify the police. Otherwise, move on.
You, her fucking crotch.
So bad. Tina,
Oh my
did you think
God.
you were gonna be the hot blonde on the
Come on,
show?
dude.
That's
Hell no. Listen, I know my worth, bitch.
cute.
You're
That's
fake
cute.
one.
Fuck
Let's
this
not do
bitch.
that.
Kill that bitch first.
What?
Kill that bitch
Grace
first.
is only on the show to appeal to the alt-right anyway. It doesn't matter.
What's up?
What a fucking weird.
Who's on the show to appeal to the alt-right? What? Look at Grace. Look at kid behind the camera. He's like, this is gonna buy me a car. He's thinking of all the shit he's gonna buy with the money from the show.
Bitch.
What's up?
You got all right, Albert. So you got to fuck, marry. You got to fuck. Was it kiss,
Bring
marry,
my
or
pig
kill?
face in here for this whore.
South to West addressing Ben Thorpe's dad as if it's Ben Thorpe's dad is fantastic.
So you got.
I
between
cannot
Becky,
answer that.
Lynx,
I'm
and
homosexual.
What?
That was the best. That was the best line on the show that wasn't Grace's. I gotta take it back and listen to that again.
Her carpet does not match her drapes. I can't see you. Her fucking crotch.
So bad. Tina,
Oh my
did you think
God.
you were gonna be the hot blonde on the
Come on,
show?
dude.
That's
Hell no. Listen, I know my worth, bitch.
cute.
You're
That's
fake
cute.
one.
Fuck
Let's
this
not do
bitch.
that.
Kill that bitch first.
What?
Kill that bitch
Grace
first.
is only on the show to appeal to the alt-right anyway. It doesn't matter.
What's up?
What a fucking weird bitch.
What's up?
You got all right, Albert. So you got to fuck, marry. You got to fuck. Was it kiss,
Bring
marry,
my
or
pig
kill?
face in here for this whore.
So you got.
I
between
cannot
Becky,
answer that.
Lynx,
I'm
and Grace.
homosexual.
What a great line. What a great line. I also like that Wings tried to soften it. Like, oh, we can't say fuck, marry, kill. We have to kiss. You can murder a woman, but to Wings it's okay to talk about murdering a woman, but it's not okay to talk about having sex with a woman. That's pretty weird to me.
What?
Okay, well, you got
Why would you kiss me during Thanksgiving?
You're not homosexual.
Why
Keep
wouldn't you
that
kiss
man.
I'm gay.
me?
I would stop it. Do it.
I like men.
Why didn't you kiss me during Thanksgiving?
Have a husband. Respect it.
Albert, why won't you mouth kiss me?
You'd be the
Woo!
last
Come here, let
one.
me see that.
I'll be honest with you. You'd be the last one.
Somebody in chat says Grace ain't even a natural blonde.
Talk about. I knew there was something.
This is what $100 jeans looks like, y'all.
Oh, there's Desi.
This is what the
Oh no! Oh my God!
$100 jeans look like.
$100?
Look at them jeans. Look at them jeans. Merry Christmas,
I want Desi in the fish tank.
baby girl. There's more to come. Love
The
you.
hell, there's nothing in
Love
those
you.
jeans, Boogie.
Oh, fuck you. That's oh my
here
God.
we go.
There ain't nobody in the world that don't
Boogie,
look at them
Boogie,
jeans and fucking
she's
drool.
leaving.
Oh,
She's going
she
back to
feels
the
in my-
farm.
Keemstar about to goon out.
She's going back to the farm with the chickens, motherfucker. So you better keep on.
Oh, she's
kissing
staying
Keem's
right
ass.
here.
No.
Yeah, she's got farm animals
no
right
money.
here. She's got moo. She's got more farm animals than she can fucking handle.
No, she got a fucking cow right there. Get that on it.
Chat's basically saying Lynx is pointless. They're saying Desi's flat as a pancake. Looks like Jack Skellington in jeans. Get Desi out of here.
Doug.
Desi, Boogie has hundreds of
Hey, wait,
dollars in the bank.
we have more TTSs. Okay, DeForce 99.
Armand, $100 jeans is middle class flexing. Here's what I don't understand, okay? If you're PewDiePie or you're whoever that's got money, like you're a multi-millionaire from streaming or social media or whatever, I understand if you flex your money because at that point, you know, that's flex money. But if you're kind of, and I consider most of the people on YouTube that are even making like really to making good money to be kind of like, they're at that point to where like you have to keep that going because you're not getting a lot of the traditional benefits of a job. But like, why would you flex your money on your audience at all unless it benefits them in some way? Like, why would you just like needlessly make a big deal about how much money you're making simultaneously while asking people to donate to your channel? Like, I don't understand that mindset.
Boss is here. Shut the fuck up.
Boss is here. Shut up, blonde bitch.
This is
Your dad is macking on links in LolcowLive Discord. I think he's got a chance. Is this a show Grace was going to Miami for? No. Flexing money is so dumb it paints a target on you. I agree. And like if you're watching the show and you're like, oh, well, I was thinking about donating, but why would I when Boogie's showing me his supposedly $50K necklace and it is, you know, $160 in cash? Like, why would I send him my $10?
the nicest thing I'll probably ever say about Desi. The jeans did look good.
Right?
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, Desi.
Oh God, you're gonna cream in your pants because Keem said you did something right. Oh my God, your daddy said you did something right,
Oh
Boogie.
my God. I'm gonna go hug
Oh,
that girl.
Those jeans look
luck,
good if
Jordan.
she was like born in the 80s.
Okay, you guys
Like,
need
this
to
looks
listen. You guys need to listen.
Is Lynx going to print a 3D penis sheath for your dad?
Listen, there's super chats coming in. DeForce99 for $20. A Dodger dog is a 10-inch grilled or steamed pork frank served in a soft bun and topped with mustard, ketchup, onions, and relish. I know
Great.
that means.
What does he want you to do? Buck bang it? What the fuck?
I don't
Stuff
know.
it up your ass?
YBS TV
Yeah,
official
the new
for
buggy.
$20 said donating again so that Albert best get this $20. Albert picks a Mary Kiss kill between Boop, Grace, and Lynx. Come on, let's get him to do it. This guy's donated 40 so far for this.
Skipping fresh and fit is absolutely the right idea in my opinion. Fresh and fit, you think if Grace becomes big on LolcowLive, she's going to have to worry about getting booked on, like she would be like have no problem getting on a bunch of shows. Like this is probably a one-time shot unless the show tanked without her and like Keem brought her in to save it. But at that point, you're swimming upstream. So at least coming in at the beginning like this, I think this is probably the biggest possible opportunity, like outside of like one of her clips going viral or something, or one of her streams going viral. I think this is like pretty much the biggest opportunity in the sector.
He's got to do it.
All right, Albert, come on. They donated 40 for it. You got to do it, Mike said.
Ben's going to make a 3D printed version of his flaccid dick. He should autograph them and fucking sell them to Tropical. He'd probably buy a few of them.
Mike better be giving us a hell of a Christmas present because right now we're cold, we're hot, we have no heat, we're fucking burning up. And this bitch do it. Just do it.
got no heat.
If you do this every day, I will be a
Chat saying, oof, I don't want to listen to the mid-blonde, but that's coming from the same guy. There's one person who's making a lot of like really negative Grace comments. Underneath that's Grace is the only one keeping this shit together. Lynx is a 365 walking pancake. Spread for bread merch available.
Way better.
Light that place on fire. It'll only improve it.
Mary
Warm you
kill
up.
and kill for the fucking game. We
Fuck,
play it
Mary,
all the time.
kill.
We got to turn this
Okay,
down.
fuck,
Albert.
Mary, kill.
Albert,
Me,
you gotta kiss one of
Becky,
them. You got to
Link.
marry one of them. You got to kill one of them.
Mm.
Can't
Link-
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna take it hard. I wouldn't think.
be the same person.
Thinks it's a good one.
Okay, links.
If they don't understand why you would need to focus on this opportunity, then I would argue they like don't understand business. I would think they would be like, yeah, this is a good opportunity for you, but we understand why you need to focus somewhere else. And it only benefits them if you go somewhere, if you become bigger before you go back, right?
So you know what? You're getting married.
Yeah.
I don't like Grace's disposition, so she's gone. She's
Kill
out
her.
of there.
Kill that bitch. Brown
And then,
Kill her.
Becky's the
Good
other one.
choice.
Yeah, suck her tits. Suck
Yeah,
her
Grace is a
tits.
straight up.
Yeah, she's a great bitch.
Yeah, Grace is a bitch. I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
I don't like you.
Thank
I've been
you.
researching
Thank
you.
you. That's a compliment.
No one does.
Bitch, we done research her. She ain't nothing.
Put the fries in the bag, King. Okay, Steve.
You think more people would come over from Lolcow Live than Fresh and Fit? Absolutely. 100%.
Billings for $20 says this is almost as good as the Asylum. And
Oh, Steve, that's a
Fresh and Fit might also bring in like people who red pill people who don't care for Grace and who might, you know, wouldn't be as a positive. Whereas a lot of Lolcow fans, I think, are going. They already like her brand of content. They just maybe they had only gone on what they heard or whatever, and I think she could get a nice boost. Plus, her new. I don't know if you've noticed, but when she's been going back and unprivating stuff from the archive, she's been giving them like the wildest fucking names. There's one of Ruby, and it says it's a picture of her and Ruby, and she's doing the money spread. And the title of the video now is I met an ex-fentanyl addict and took her gambling. Like, all the titles are like so insane now.
good move on your app there, buddy.
And a Grievous Demise for another 20 says Boogie bought Gretchen.
Red pill's dead and you need clout to sell the daddy pill, so it works. Right, and this show only benefits, you know, your other channel as well. So like it's not like you have to give up on what you're doing in your personal arc. Like this is just a show that you're hosting.
From Recess Jeans for Christmas. That's such a huge flex.
Yeah, you glad you made that
Sorry I
fucking
said
joke?
that.
Because that shit's been haunting
I'm
her.
sorry I said that.
You motherfucker, Mike. That
So-
shit's been.
Armand, do you really think I think if Lolcow Queens takes off, I don't think we're going to get very much daddy pill content. I think we're going to get trip content. I think we're going to get fun content, travel content, or, you know, spending money content.
Been on Instagram all over the fucking place, you motherfucker.
Fuck you, Boogie. Don't talk to my boss like that.
Oh, I'll talk to whoever I want to. He called my girlfriend
You
fucking
motherfucker.
Gretchen goddamn Grundler.
I don't give
And
a
now
fuck,
people are
you
saying that
motherfucker.
shit all over the
Shut the
fucking
fuck up,
internet
bitch.
about her. She ain't no
love
goddamn
that.
Gretchen Grundler.
Can we do a donation
I got to go get my vape. I don't feel like cleaning my one hitter.
button where, like, if you donate like $20, $40, we can just mute Tina for like 2 minutes? Because I think that'd be really funny. I'm really annoyed of her. No offense, Tina.
You guys will make a lot of money. Go ahead and keep muting me, bitch, because you're gone. You're already fired. I don't even know why you're here. You're gone a long time ago. Get on your fucking little big wheel and get the fuck out of here. Go do zoomies, bitch. 360s. I don't give a fuck.
Mike, you
My
on all these
fucking
computers
God.
and things right now for these girls. Have you ever thought about maybe fixing Tina's car for Christmas?
You know what, Wings? You worry about yourself and worry about your boss, motherfucker.
I'm trying to
I'll worry
help
about my
you
goddamn
dumb
boss.
bitch. Come on now.
You dumb bitch. You're a dumb motherfucker.
Ladies, we have another $20
Bitch.
donation. They have some recommendations for your first guest. They want either Queen Morticia or Queen Ella.
No, we're not bringing that bitch over here. No, we're
What's
not.
wrong with Queen Morticia?
No. She tried to destroy all AGP community. That bitch ain't coming over here.
Is that for
She's
real?
her fucking ass. Yes, that's real. That's real.
Mike, is that real? Do you know who Queen Morticia is?
I have no idea, but I'm sure
He's not involved. I know. Yep, I have no leg. Yep,
Listen,
that's why they
here's
said
the
it.
problem.
You do have a leg.
We don't want to bring
Tina
her over
has-
here.
You got at least
Tina
one
has a
leg, you know.
problem.
You can kick some ass with that leg, you know.
Tina has a problem.
Gotta
She
balance-
Ben would be great on Lolcow. I'll say this. When Ben came on this show, there's you can tell that, right? That a lot of stuff on Lolcow Live is scripted. When Ben comes on the show, It is such a, and he starts talking to Tina. It is such a, it was such and just crazy vibe to watch live. Like Ben was like this. Everybody else is kind of playing a character or trying to, you know, like even Grace, I'm sure, was kind of like trying to be mindful about what she was doing, you know, to make a good impression and be professional. Ben comes in like the Dark Phoenix and just creates this unbelievable chaotic moment that like it was really surreal to see it live.
On
on the counter.
everything. Like somebody with 10 subscribers, she's right to me. Well, look who's talking about
Well,
me.
you gotta be up here with these people.
Oh, I've been dealing with it. Tina sends me voicemail. She's like, somebody on the Discord said I was ugly or some shit. I'm like, Tina, they're now paying.
Ben letting Dan and King TL on Lolcow Live after show. Unfortunately, they already have an after show, and it's like all of their versions of King and Dan and whatnot.
Paying you to say mean shit about you. They're now paying to say mean shit to you.
You know what, Boogie? I swear for God, I'm gonna fuck you up with that bat next time.
Why? I've been
You're gonna
nothing
be-
but nice to
I'm
you,
gonna
Tina.
break your
I've been
fucking
nothing but
hand.
nice to
I'm
you,
gonna break
Tina.
your fucking
I've
hand
been
and I'm
nothing
gonna
but
take your
nice
daughter
to
away.
you, Tina.
I got a new vape. I got a it's strawberry cheesecake. Oh my god, it's so good.
Tina.
You have to wipe your own
I
fucking
made
ass with a broken
peace
hand,
with you.
bitch.
Thanks.
I know Grace won't like that. She'll think it's feminine to smoke a strawberry cheesecake vape.
Thanksgivings like you were a Native
I've got my vape pen.
American and I was a motherfucking pilgrim. We sat down, we ate. I've been nice to
my
you every
God.
day since. And I'm trying to help launch your show, Tina. Show me some.
Yeah, that's what I thought was interesting too. Is that it seemed like Ben and Grace were they were committed to, you know, just presenting Grace, but like Boogie asks, then Wings asks. They were like they wanted him on. He's entertaining. Like I get it if you hate him and you think he's a terrible person. But, like, you cannot argue Ben is content. Should Ben be on Lolcow Queens all the time? Probably not. But, like, I don't think people are going to complain if he makes appearances now and then, if there's something going on that, you know, he could comment on. Ben could give the male perspective on issues from time to time on an otherwise all estrogen show.
Respect. Put some fucking respect on me right now.
Fuck you, you fat face fucker.
Oh, fuck
Only person
you.
I gotta respect is fucking
Fuck
Keem and Mike.
you.
They signed the money, bitch.
Fuck you.
I'm the fucking
How about I drop you off my shoulder real quick then? How about that? How about we
Do it.
stop
The
doing
next
promotion
20
for your show right now? I'm trying.
Here's another instance where I think Grace will be liked by the chat a lot, is because they love to send in weird troll messages to try to get reactions out of Boogie and Keem and them. And like the one that's about to come in is about the USS Liberty. And like Grace would read those with like enthusiasm and like happy to come in, whereas they're like, "Oh, quit sending us $20 if you're going to talk about boats."
I'm trying to help you because I love you, Tina. I fucking love you, bitch.
What are you getting a fork for fries for?
The next $20 no we get, Grace has to take that fucking pen out of her mouth. Please, for the love of God.
I agree, Anjay. I think that's, yeah. Ben just needs to control himself and not force his way on unless it's clear they want him to come on. Yeah. Like, and in this case, I mean, they did. They asked like multiple times for him to come on.
Yes, please donate to make Grace put the fucking pin away.
They love the pen. The chat loves
Nobody
the pen.
loves the pen. Nobody loves the fucking pen.
It's
It's
the most entertaining
gross.
thing going on
It's
right now.
fucking
I can't let
gross.
fans down.
Now we're getting
We're
goddamn
on your channel. You can't even get
Are we
fucking
getting
100
boat?
people
We're
in
getting
there, bitch.
fucking boat donations. The USS Liberty incident was an attack on a United States Navy technical research spy ship. What the fuck is this shit?
Nobody gives a fuck about UFOs, fucking politics, or none of that shit, Boogie.
Yeah,
But thank you. That's what makes Lolcow Live suck. A big reason why is because Keem tries to make it about what he's interested in, and it's not what the chat is interested in. Like, they don't want to, in my opinion, and based on the chat reaction, like, they don't want to talk about crypto or politics or conspiracy theories. Like, it's a lolcow show. Let's talk. I think people want to see lolcows and talk about lolcows. Like, there's so much stuff that they haven't talked about. Like, I still can't believe that they've not had a single segment about fucking Bert. Like, that's insane to me.
By the way, Keem. Oh,
Everybody's talking about Bert.
by the way, Daddy Keem, what about the alien war that was supposed to happen today? I thought you believed in that shit. Where's my aliens? Where's the alien war?
Ben could play a seedy talent agent or manager character to a T if it was called for. The pin is Keno. The fork was Keno. People are just salty.
Don't worry about it.
lunatic.
You were talking about aliens coming back and how you believe.
I know, but I knew the war wasn't today. It's much further out.
And of course, Grace takes it to the people. Okay, I'm going to read these. I'm not picking and choosing, okay? I'm reading the comments in order, and I'm not going to skip any. Stop the pin hating. We love the pin, fatties. Okay, and then Grace says 1 in chat to keep the pin, 2 to get rid of it. The chat is gooners. Pin stays. Pin is the best part of the stream. Love the pin. Pin is the best host. Give her more pins.
Well, my lord.
Get Becky a pin too. Pin stays.
This ain't a war right now. What the fuck is it then?
Then there's a comment about Boogie being anti-Semitic. And then the pin is awesome. Pin W. Like, the pin is way over. The pin is over.
What are they?
Where?
Look outside.
Fucking bread?
Where's the fucking
a fucking festival? A barbecue? What the fuck is this?
Stars. That's all I fucking see.
Get cracked for me. Keem talks about politics constantly on LolcowLive. Like, constantly. And I get that the audience is primarily going to be like, you know, red pill or conservative people, but even they're like, they don't want to hear from him about it. Like, they want to hear about lolcows, and he's just always wanting to talk about politics or his love for RFK Jr. Get Tina a ball gag.
You look out your trailer, see if you see any UFOs, Tina. Last I checked, the White House is still there. Ain't no fucking UFO.
It's constant. I mean, everything in the chat. This guy says, I'm a Grace stan through and through. The pin is getting me hot. L links. Chew the pin, Grace. The pin's wonderful. Boogie needs to upgrade his setup.
UFOs.
Tina,
They
you
will
need to get some
come
better
when they
clothes in
come.
your
They
fucking
only
clothes
mostly
store.
visit us
Don't worry about what the
telepathically.
fuck I wear, you fucker. You were wearing that on Thanksgiving. God damn. How you gonna talk about somebody else's clothing? You look like fucking Big Red in your fucking red outfit, motherfucker.
I had a brave shirt.
Like, clip
I'm trying to buy your fucking
Shut the
clothes.
fuck up.
People speculating that Keem will be the pin one day. Sell the pin to a gooner.
You did look like the Kool-Aid.
Okay, Grace, if you're still in here, has OPC Don made an offer for the pin?
Man.
You're getting upset at me.
Jordy,
You're
you did
literally
look
getting
like the
upset.
Kool-Aid man.
He did.
Yeah.
Like he's making up a fucking wall.
You are literally sucking the pen.
I agree, get cracked for me. Like, especially right now, I don't know, like, how many of you follow, like, the wider lolcow world, but it's, like, it's a feast out there. There's so much crazy shit going on. They should have way more material than they have time to talk about, and instead we get, like, a 5-minute segment about Fuzi, and then nothing, everything else is just completely non-lolcow related. I don't understand it. But people keep watching, like an idiot like me, and people keep, like, they get huge donations. They're like one of the most, like, donated to channels on YouTube.
And your dad is here.
Can we get a $20 donation to make her put that fucking pin away, please?
Okay, King TL is typing an address in chat. I don't know what this means. It's an address, and then it says, I feel like something happened. On God. Everyone phone blocked. Dead serious. At drama alert. No joke. I have no idea what King TL is trying to say here, but like I said, he put an address, and then he said he feels like something's happened. On God. Everybody phone blocked. Dead serious. At drama alert. No joke. Usually have to drop tokens on a cam site. Pin auction. OPC did text you after this. He said, asked me if his dad is down to do a dent pulling stream. He should.
Bring McJuggernuggets on law.
I'm going to buy the pin so that it's preserved, so that one day it can reside in, like, the Film and Television Hall of Fame.
Cows. Michael. Okay, Michael, right here. Join me.
I'll put it next to the eggplant shoes.
Jesse, I want you on this show. Michael, would you like to sit down with Jesse on this show and hash it out? Mike?
The answer's no.
I can't hear you.
Hell yeah, look at Wings. He's looking, that's a good look for Wings. He kind of, I could believe he was like an assistant manager at Target.
He went silent for me.
Michael.
I'm sorry, Tina, but I have a washer and dryer in my house. It's a
Clip
magical
this for
device.
Jesse. Michael, do you want to have McJuggernaut?
I agree with you. Like, he clearly could do that. I wonder, though, if it's just because he doesn't want to jeopardize Drama Alert, or I guess his UFO station kind of fizzled out, but maybe Lolcow, he wants to do it with built-in viewers, but he doesn't want to do it somewhere where he thinks it will, like, throw off the brand.
Nuggets, come on the show and hash it out with me and you and make our fucking get the Three Musketeers back together.
King TL talks in a military code that even the Germans couldn't crack. I swear sometimes I come into the Discord and he's on some like rant and he's just like dropping all kinds of slurs and hate speech. It's really strange.
Would you like to try to do that?
Why are you talking about Three Musketeers? Why are you gonna bring candy into this, dude? Why,
I ain't talking about. I'm talking about. God damn it! Would you like? Because I want us to hang out again. I want us to collab again.
I would love to be friends with Jesse again, but I don't think this is the platform to
right,
do it.
It would just be me.
This is what makes this content really good, in my opinion. Like, extra good, is that Grace is so natural doing it, and then whenever the other girls try to do it, it looks really terrible. Like, in this instance, I'm not saying any girl ever, but like the other Lolcow Queens try to like mimic her, and it just looks like comedy.
Okay, all right, well, fine.
Like, look at Becky.
Jesse, consider coming
You
on.
just
anyway.
want to make money on it, okay?
Of course I do. Of course I do.
I can make my
He
own
owes me
video
like
and
a
get
$250,000.
Exactly, I can
He owes
too.
me like a $250,000.
You say he owes you $250,000?
He did promise, and I think he meant it haphazardly. But he's like, look, I'm so sure you'll make money that if you lose money, I'll give you the money back. He did say that when I put the
Grace's Twitter is DPNRI.
money in. And then I did lose a lot of the money. It wasn't a $250,000. I got to spend a lot of it, too.
Well, if you lost weight like you did money, you'd be a fucking skinny mini right now, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
I've lost 55 pounds, Tina. How much you lost?
It doesn't matter. I wasn't on a fucking diet.
I used to weigh 587. I weighed 370 today,
Tina,
princess.
not all of us have the
Boogie?
ability to shiver all night because we don't have central air.
Links, would you
I got heat in my house. I got heat in my house. I got heat in my house. I got heat in my house.
Here comes the Chris Chan talk. It's brief, but it's coming up.
Right? You live in a real condominium out in the fucking woods.
Connor,
You gotta have a
Connor donated $20 for you to put that.
Yeah, that fork has been that fork's been getting got a lot of attention. Somebody put in the disc trying to like out me as a gooner in the Discord, and they like copy pasted me in chat saying that like Grace had chewed on the pin for an hour the day before, and now the it was back, and like that was like I was being exposed as a gooner.
Fucking pin away. Now put it the fuck away, or I'll
Trad girl chews on a fork for an hour is like exactly the kind of content I've been putting out since like day one. Come on.
drop you the fuck out of the goddamn chat. Gracie will be the first to fucking go. Thank you, Connor.
Red, are you getting all hot and bothered, Boogie?
By the way, Troy says Keem.
I'm over here thinking
Keem,
that
if
when
you're
Keem
watching.
is gone, Ray should be the host of this show too.
Keem, purely from
Wings is correct.
a skill perspective, Grace is the
I
obvious
guess we
choice
have
for
too much.
main host.
There you go. There you go. That's it. He just got here. Why is she sexually harassing that Sharpie? It's consensual. She's edging it. It's kind of like, it's tantric. Somebody did, though, at one point in chat, and I have a screenshot of it. Somebody said, pin finna bust. That's like my favorite comment of the stream, I think.
Says Troy. It's not about her looks. She's just the most professional, has the best temperament for hosting.
Gas me up. Let's get the glazing going. Let's go.
And Tralalapta says the Low Queens should try and get the most infamous female online, Christian West.
Lynx is just mad she doesn't have her own pen. Grace is edging. Grace W. Grace annoying. Grace is seducing us.
Chandler. That's my guest. I've been working on getting Chris Chandler.
Leave Grace alone. She's doing great. The pen, all in caps. Grace is saying $20 donation. She'll bring the pen back. Then now she's making them money.
And on here for a while. That's my fucking woman. She's on my fucking show.
Oh, to be that Sharpie? Wow, distinction. Wow. Let's try not to this is like not a zone to objectify Grace sexually. We don't do that here. Based on experiences, chicks like Becky do oral like their lives depend on it. I hope so. She's so quick and realizing that he only said the pen when she realized she could use glasses. Yeah.
How about that, Boogie?
This weed pen is really strong.
Do what?
Chris Chan's about to be a father.
I know. By the way, that was in a docket that we had built that got fucking erased for some reason. But yeah, Chris Chan met a woman, knocked her up.
Look at this, all three of
Congratulations.
these women talk about me, but none of them have kids.
Women can
So
get a
all of them are
woman
sterile.
pregnant. Was it Becky? Who got you pregnant? Was it a woman?
They're all
No,
sterile.
not a
We're all sterile bitches. And they're calling me a fucking manly bitch, and I got a kid.
Oh, there went Ben. This is where the Ben arc starts here. Should have seen Jim Bob's friend Posh. Who is Posh? The guy that has a voice like an opera singer, gushing when Grace was chewing her glasses. He had to be pointed out with a nervous chuckle because it was so obvious on his face. No shame.
It's a boy, not a man. Richie, you hear that? It's a boy, not a man.
Grace, was that your daddy just passed?
Grace, Pimp, was that your daddy that just passed by him? I'm gonna go get a glass of water.
You should get Ben on here to see what he thinks about Tina.
Hey,
I can't deal with that. He's
Tracy.
just sucking on
Tracy
shit.
says,
Some money.
"Put the fucking pen away! I will knock you out with what to put the fucking sunglasses."
He's so fixated on like Grace's her the way she looks. He's not even noticing that like the pen's not even
Get
there.
shit out of your fucking mouth, dude! What the fuck?
Somebody donated $20 and said Grace is gonna have Tina stroking out by the third show. Someone donated to bring the pen back. Lynx tried to mean girl Grace and she defended herself well. Thanks for the gifted. Somebody
Got Lynx over here with a mouthful of fucking gum. We got you giving a blowjob to your fucking glasses. Becky at least had the decency to put her tits.
I think the only time I ever saw Jim Bob, he was with some guy that was like, I think it was Jim Bob. He was with some man that talked like this. But I don't know what his like. I don't know what his name is. I don't know. I don't have any idea who he was.
Away. Tina's got her stump put away. Like fucking have some goddamn decorum, Grace.
If your eyes offend you, Boogie, pluck them out, my man. Learn to control your primal urges.
Boogie, you know you love it.
No, I fucking don't.
No, but I'm thinking Michael does. I'm talking Michael does. He's got his eyes and shit at this broad and everything.
I like
Tracy Barbie donated $20 and says, "Hey Tina, I'll be on the podcast." Also, it's free to run a damp rag across the wall.
Plus,
Tina
they look
says
cute.
Tracy Barbie. Who's Tracy Barbie?
It's free to run a damp rag across the wall. Wow.
That's a troll account. She's a fucking OnlyFans. It's a troll account. Why are you guys giving these motherfuckers so much attention?
I want to point this out. It looks like
Wiggle wiggle the stump, Tina. We're close.
Tina's painted her wall.
So can
think
you
it's a
something
sheet.
before everyone talks again, please? Because I can't talk.
Is Ricky fat shit? Well, first we've got fat shaming. We've got people. We've got distinction, sexualizing Grace.
So it's not a skill issue about
This is a real degen stream. Somebody donated $20 just in case it gets red funky or whatever. Fuck the money aspect, but it'd be interesting to have Pickle Boy, McJuggernuggets, and Boogie just clear the air like Columbine. This would be the perfect platform. Also, hashtag justice for Grace's pen.
hosting the show.
Grace's lack of hygiene in the chat says, "Hello, bank. I need a charge back on this shit."
Oh,
Back
I
to the
have
floor.
a weak mic right now because I don't have a specific mic because I'm on an iPad. As soon as I have a mic, I can talk, but I can't talk over screaming banshees in
Boogie's a victim of arousal.
the room. Thank you.
Boogie's a victim of the trad girl pussy.
Well, this is what you just got hired to do, Becky. This is listen, Becky. I know you're
I
a
got my
passive
mic
little.
tomorrow.
Let me fucking.
Tomorrow I can do
Becky,
it.
I
can't
know
do
you
it.
want to be a passive. Becky, I know you want to be a passive little trad wife. Well, that day is fucking over. When you signed up for this
Don't just focus on the tip. You gotta cup the lenses.
fucking show, you need to pull your dick out and slap these bitches around, because that's what this show is. That's what your show is. You're gonna have to go in there and assert yourself. Don't just be another Geordie. Do you want to be the fucking Geordie? Do you want to be the fucking Geordie of that show? Don't be that.
I told you.
Boogie, I can't compete over a mic. I cannot compete over a dedicated mic.
See, Tina will take the back seat if you give her the opportunity. But I don't know who's doing the docket, but I think it would be very easy for whoever's doing the docket to overload it with Tina stuff. but clearly Tina's willing to take, to chill and let other people come to the forefront, which is really good. That's a really positive thing for the quality of the show. So I think I think she could have a little bit of longevity as long as that's how she's used. It's allowed to kind of like fade in and out of the foreground.
If you could moderate, my mic is lower than everyone else's.
You could put headphones in. That way
Keem's in the chat saying Boogie's got to stop talking over everybody.
you wouldn't get echo cancellation.
Someone in the chat is saying, geez, I've never seen a chat goon this much.
You could put
Wings
headphones
is
in.
gonna take that shit off.
And
And
you
go
can
get
put your glasses on and see your way out of this fucking chat, you fucking weirdo.
Becky, you have the floor for 60 seconds.
Tina, you got some glasses too. Why don't you give us a little show?
Becky,
if you're so jealous.
Becky has the floor for 60 seconds.
I bet they're covered from bacteria and stuff from being on your ears.
Ladies.
Why is Boogie even coming in on this? What does he have? What's he gonna do? What's he want to pivot to that's better than this? I don't get it. We've had our break. Now let's get our alphas back in the mix.
Ladies,
I know,
no,
I know.
motherfucker, I swear to God,
This is not gonna work.
I
swear to
loaded this
fucking God,
earlier.
I'm
I'll
gonna kill
fucking
you.
use it.
She's
I
gonna
swear
kill
I
you.
will.
That's
He's gonna shake his head.
It's coming.
Okay, we'll take my 60 seconds.
I'm gonna get
now.
blasted.
Becky's getting her 60 seconds right now. Right now.
Okay. First, I think Tina might actually be the most.
I agree. Again, I think Boogie, when he's used correctly, is really I think he's a great part of the show. But this is just, I think he's trying to show Keem that he can, because he is eventually, if they're being honest, he's supposedly going to have to take over as lead host moving forward, and Keem's going to be like kind of, in and out, or he's going to host once a week or something. So maybe he's trying to show that he can moderate. But dude, moderating doesn't mean that you're controlling when other people talk. It means that you know when the content is done. Like, okay, this argument has had this much time. We're looping back around. Let's move on. And then you take control. You don't jump in right at the beginning and make yourself the star. You're the moderator, right? You're the host. Like, chill with that shit.
Sane one of the three of us, okay? I also think she might be the hottest, and I would like to see her look her best, and I think we should be able to give her a makeover. 2, Grace, we all know you're good at sucking cock because your dad started you early. So you don't have to show it off to everybody.
Listen to Becky. This is like a kitten striking at like a panther. Like, Grace completely unbothered.
We already know. Boogie, learn how to moderate.
You got a pen, sweetheart.
Please ask relevant questions. Oh, I can
You got a pen, sweetheart.
I can suck things bigger.
And it doesn't hold any weight what Becky's saying, because she's already tried to mimic Grace and she got mogged. So
Well, let's have a suck off.
Oh, look at you. You're a bigger whore.
Get the sucking and fucking.
Becky, you're bigger in a lot
these guys are giving you a headache. It's about to get worse if Tina's coming in.
of ways,
Have a suck
sweetheart.
off. Let's not. This is a kid-friendly show.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
I'm just saying. Sorry, you're not as good as mogging the camera as I am. Sorry. That seems like a you problem, not a me problem.
Oh,
but-
that seems like you're a little bit
Correct.
more relevant over here than you.
If you can't mog Grace in one way, figure out what your strength is and mog her. Like you can't, it doesn't look good when you just see the whole time.
You are on your own show. That tells me something. Yeah, you gotta make fun of
relevant
other
everywhere
people.
I go, bitch.
Are you? Yeah, you
Suffer.
should be.
Grace haters are in absolute shambles after this Lolcow appearance.
You should be going to jail for fucking your dad.
And look at how gracious Grace is. She's already like said in the chat earlier, she's like, we want to use this opportunity to bring people up with us, not to flex on people. Ruby and Ava really should be thankful every day for finding Grace Thorp. Now she's talking about bringing them up with her during this rise to the top of the Lolcow world.
Hot, blonde,
Against the
and
law in every
talented.
state, bitch.
Come on, Grace.
She
We all
likes
know
it
you're a
too.
box blonde.
Yeah.
You're a brunette.
Yeah, we know that. Her carpet does not match her drapes. Bet that.
Come on, we're all whores here. You're too good for a
Boogie
suck
tapping
off.
his
You're
head
too
and
good for a
shaking.
suck off, and you want to do
Grace?
law.
There's a great Grace t-shirt.
Okay,
How old is she again?
Right.
You too good. You too good for a suck off.
How old is she
We
again?
deal with people like this.
Boogie,
every day.
Boogie
Don't
doesn't
make
have
me
too
do
much.
it, Grace.
Boogie doesn't have
I saw that it was up, Grace, the Rubicon edit, but I haven't watched it yet.
too much.
to God.
I need to though, because I missed a bunch of that. I missed a bunch of it. Well, I saw it, but I saw it on your channel, and I don't really remember much about their content.
I swear to God.
And the Discord is basically a bunch of really weird pictures of Princess.
You fucking put that pin in your mouth again. I'm deep throating this motherfucker, and you're gonna have to watch.
Here we go. Grace has completely emasculated everybody. All these guys. Boogie's now gonna try to get payback. He's gonna try to get revenge on Grace by deep throating a banana on camera. That's gonna teach Grace a real lesson if Boogie deep throats a banana on camera. And look at Grace's face. This is what Jodi Arias's boyfriend saw when he stepped out of the shower and got the knife. Apex social predator.
You fucking weirdo! You love big dicks in your mouth.
She knows that she's planted these seeds. Now the entire show is like revolving around her, and all she did was like chew on a pen and some glasses.
Get it?
That's a big banana.
Well, he's a big gorilla.
I'll put this story. My brother is known as Crook.
So when your daughter said she fucked you in the house at Thanksgiving, she was telling the truth. Got it.
Now I know why you keep that around.
Does that turn you on, Grace? Because that's what you fucking look like, you Lolcow bitch. Get shit out of your mouth.
It won't turn around.
Hey, the chat was saying, let's do a suck off. I just have an oral fixation. I wasn't trying.
If thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in doing so, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head, bringing Ava and Ruby up with you. It would be incredible. Of course.
Trying to make it a part of the show.
Well, we invite your dad first so you can suck.
Never mind. I'm gonna stay optimistic. I'm gonna stay optimistic.
The right cock, bitch, because that's the only cock you've ever sucked.
Can we bring your dad on? Can we
my
talk
body
to your
count is
dad?
Yeah, can your dad please come on for just a minute?
Keem is in the comments as drama alert saying, "What did I create?"
He's out having a cigarette. I'll text him. Yeah, sure.
Yes,
if you guys wanna
please.
see
Okay.
him.
I'm glad to
That's gonna
see
be
you and your
shaking
dad are
the
allowed
balls.
to hang out again. That's nice.
Yes, and the RO that my mom put against him for my siblings is also gone. So
Oh, here we go.
I'm glad to see you guys getting some wins, Grace. You deserve it.
What
A lot of people that got
assault charge, which I thought was bullshit to begin with, where like he pushed you in the back with his foot.
it was dropped completely. Yeah, it was all bullshit.
Now you've got people on LolcowLive saying the kick was bullshit.
Yeah, because she has fucking blues already, but being on her fucking knees and him hitting her.
Grace is having her Homelander moment where all the bad things she's done, like all of a sudden the crowd is like on her side.
From the back. She's got ass marks. What the fuck you talking about, bro?
Because Grace, a lot of people that get molested, they don't make much of their lives, and I'm just glad you're getting those W's. You know.
Thanks. I learned from the best, Boogie. You.
Thanks.
Hey, God dang, you
I recommend faking cancer.
Okay, here's a donation come in. It says, "Hey, Gracie, it's Tony, your favorite mobster. Don't let meth head Chris Farley get you down. Hey, Tina, can you give us a yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum?"
Sir, it really can launch your show.
Yeah, I think I have a little more talent than that. I don't need to stoop that low.
I don't know if Destiny will give.
It knocked the wind out of Grace. Okay, look, can we be real? Grace has very limited lung capacity, Julia, and for you to bring it up, it's kind of insensitive. And we're trying to build Grace up right now. We're trying to glaze her. We're not trying to tear her down. Can we try to stay positive?
Give a shit if you do it, but you never know.
Maybe
She's too busy sucking dudes' dicks, so you know.
Publicity for her. She can
And again, we don't kink shame. We don't kink shame. Destiny, if you want to suck a dick. If you want to watch somebody fuck your wife, watch it. Get off. Enjoy that. Nobody's kink shaming here. Be as big a cuck as you want. Cuck as much as you want. It's great. Riz Whippet says, "Hey, Gracie, it's Tony, your favorite mobster. Don't let meth head Chris Farley get."
Where's the voice? Where's the voice? Why doesn't he do a voice? Okay, here's another $20 donation. Becky is great for this show, no hate at all, but you guys are clueless if you can't see Grace as the best choice. If she turns off all the weird stuff, she would be perfect. Becky's a good backup. Tina's awesome too. This is Grace with the weird shit turned off, I think.
You down.
Julia, please stop. You're digging an even deeper hole here. Now we're all thinking about Grace's reduced lung capacity, which may be a YouTube name by the end of the day. We're trying to focus on the good.
I think it means Tina. Hey, Tina.
It means you, bitch.
Can you give us a yo ho ho and a bottle of rum? Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Can you do that, Tina?
It's a pirate.
Why wouldn't she do it? Why wouldn't she do it? That really is irritating to me. Somebody gave $20 and all you gotta do is say yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Like, come on, you swing your fake leg at people. I don't understand the attitude of that. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, you're not a serious person. It's not like you can say, well, that won't be good for my reputation. Like, you're not a serious person. Just say the fucking line. I think Grace actually says it at one point. She just says, like, put the fries in the bag.
Oh, that ain't part of my fucking title, bitch.
Oh, when they're donating for your money, they sure the fuck will.
I'm just fucking with you, Julie. I'm really high.
Let me tell you something. You dance for these donations.
This is your show. They're donating to y'all show, so you do it, bitch.
And they're also subscribing to Lolcow Queens. They can find the chat. They can find that link in the chat right now. Go to Lolcow Queens. Already has no fucking live streams. Already has 6,000 subscribers. And where did those come from? They came from our platform. You're welcome. You're welcome.
That face on it, bitch. How about that, motherfucker?
Dude, is Wings not making the easiest fucking money on earth? I mean, he's rolling it in. Lynx too. She's not doing anything. She's not probably getting a cut of this though, I wouldn't think.
Fucker.
But when it got uploaded, it already had 4,000. It already had 4,000.
Can someone fill me in? Did Grace really do her dad, or is it just some joke?
From us. Because whether you like it or not, Tina, I want you to understand something. We're in this shit together, and you will learn to put some respect on my fucking name.
I fully respect other people's views on the kick, but I personally think it was bullshit. I think it was staged.
No, I won't. Nobody ever respects your name.
Or maybe it might have been like a little bit harder than expected, but I don't think it was like an intentional attempt to hurt her.
Nobody respects your name, not including you.
Well, you better fucking learn. He better learn
Boogie can't
quick.
get the fuck out of here. Shut up.
His fucking name.
I love Boogie.
Grace, how does it feel?
Uh-oh. Grace says, guys, huge news. I'm headed down to South Carolina to meet Kid Behind a Camera and sign the official Lolcow Queen contract. We will be down there Saturday. RV streams the whole way down. Wow. It's really happening, Grace.
Feel to have people think
I love you, Michael.
Pretty soon, you're going to be guest timekeeper at SummerSlam. Eventually, maybe WrestleMania. You'll be doing guest appearances on The View.
Crash the Tina.
You'll look down. You'll like officially be able to really look down on Hannah Pearl Davis.
Say it just because they're jealous because I'm hot and sexy and cute.
Yeah,
and
you're
fun,
jealous
so.
and you hit the numbers mine do. And then
You are
can be
none of
somebody.
those
I mean,
things.
when you call somebody white trash and you look at me and Tina, that one of us obviously fits the bill and one of us.
Oh my God.
Because
does
your
not,
daddy
but-
paid for you to get a fucking
you're
training
dressed
session
up
at Lulks or
You're
whatever.
dressed up garbage,
Just because you
Grace.
can put makeup on and dye your fucking hair doesn't make you hot. You're not
Let's
fucking
vote.
hot. Your makeup.
Boogie looks like a fool here, an absolute fool. And Grace points out to him that she wasn't wearing makeup the day before. But Boogie questioning anybody's looks is so bizarre.
Is hot. That's it.
Boogie's like one of those guys on 90 Day Fiance or something to me.
The only thing hot about you is it comes out of a fucking bottle.
Boogie, that's retarded. That's like saying a dress is hot, but the girl's body isn't. They work together.
No,
No, they don't.
I've seen a lot of women with dresses with a dick when they pull off their dress. So yeah, that's true.
Wait a minute. Why do I have to be sleazy?
My girl
right.
don't need to fucking
wanna say
slather
hi?
it on.
Say hi.
When she
Wait,
puts
we're
her
back in
head
the
on a
driver's
pillow,
seat.
it
Hold
don't
on.
leave half her face
Somebody said is the name of this show 7 Narcissists.
on that goddamn thing.
Hold on.
Yeah, you want to say hi to my dad?
We'll see if we get it.
How you doing, Ben?
I think this segment is so unhinged. I couldn't believe it when I was watching it. I was in such shock. Watch Kid Behind a Camera. Like, his reactions are so wild to Ben.
How you been, brother?
Ben, we need your help.
Fusion Studios to the moon. Let's get those pins coming in.
We need your opinion on Tina.
Oh no, goddamn! I'm not.
Look at Ben. This is so nuts. Oh my god. Ben is just so fucking chaotic. Like, I could have believed absolutely anything could have happened in this segment.
Stop listening to a fucking data.
No, I heard a few.
Like, look at his eyes. Look how excited he is to engage. He's been thinking about Tina, like, after they did that review stream. He's ready to go to war.
Things
Crap,
about Tina. No, I want to hear about Tina.
I'm not doing
saying
it.
all these girls are made of plastic.
I pull the string right there.
But I happen to
I'll
know
listen.
the only person who has a body part made of plastic is sweet old Tina up here. And I want to understand because I heard some stories about how that happened.
I'm gonna get talked down to by a child molester.
Usually
Wow,
when
this
women-
makes me happy.
I'm talking to a child molester. Oh my gosh. So if you missed the stream where they talked about Tina to prepare for this, they found out that Tina had lost her leg because she hadn't cared for a wound properly. And Ben comes in and goes directly to that, and I was absolutely losing my mind.
Usually when women put plastic on themselves,
say
it's to
that,
Mike.
enhance themselves. But as I understand it, the reason you got a plastic leg is because you got a wound that you didn't clean.
Look at kid behind a camera. Oh my god. Oh my god. I could not believe it. Like, I was floored, but I was floored. Oh my god.
Is that what I did?
Did your daddy tell you when you got a...
Oh my god. Look at this face. This is like the third look of complete shock from kid behind the camera. I'll be charged for future clips. I'll try to get it together. I'll try to get it raised down at the Dairy Queen. Jordy is loving it. Ben always goes for the jugular. I mean, you can't get any more shark grabbing biting the leg off than this.
You gotta clean it. You don't let the worms in there eating your own flesh.
Oh my god. Again, this is like what, the fourth or fifth like shock reaction in 10 seconds. And then Wings is he's gooning again. He's gooned for Grace. Now he's gooning for Ben.
Oh, man.
I just think this is such unhinged. And Boogie's like, is this fucking happening?
Your leg.
Man, that's too far,
Did your
man.
daddy tell you that? Down there in the backward south, they know about
I look like I work for an amusement park. I do. I kind of got some carny vibes.
those things too.
Now
Did
he's
he
calling
tell you
us
to put a little
fucking backward
alcohol in
southerners.
there?
Damn, man.
And they're fucking doing
When the worms are
Kentucky's-
eating your flesh, that's time to clean up, sister. No.
I just what an absolute insane just carpet bomb Ben Thorp served up here. I mean, I'm still floored.
Oh, daddy never told you that. He didn't tell you a lot of things.
Now he's like, oh no.
Did he?
No, my dad never told me to get on my knees and suck his dick like you did your daughter either.
Did he tell you to clean the wounds on your leg?
God,
That
Oh my god.
the worms are eating?
Oh.
Ben looks like he's composing a symphony right now. He's so in the zone and get behind the camera. Wow. What an absolute treat.
Oh my God, this hurts so
Should
bad. I
we
need to
tell you
hug my
that?
girl. This is so.
Because that's the
fucking
only
bad.
plastic I see on this panel is your
Jesse, if
plastic.
you're watching this, I love you, baby. This
Because
is a
maybe
goddamn
that's because
nightmare.
you didn't have a daddy.
Really?
Mr. Thorpe, is the reason why you left your ex-wife because Grace has better sex than she does?
I didn't leave my ex-wife. We're still married on paper.
Oh, you're still married?
paper,
Is that why
yeah.
you left her?
No.
When's the last time you hit it, Ben? Ben, when's the last time you hit it?
It's been a while.
Her or your daughter? Which one?
Getting me juiced up.
Who
for
or your
more.
daughter? Which one?
So wait a minute. Automatic, this fucking old cracker Peckerwood comes in here and targets me.
This old cracker Peckerwood. That's racist. What it just... Dude, Ben, that was so out of pocket. It was so insane. It was fantastic. It was just so good to see, like, 2 minutes of complete just chaos in the middle of this, like, everything else that was going on. That was like a tactical nuke.
Are you fucking kidding me? You cornbread chicken shit motherfucker.
Hold on, Desi wants to say something. Hold on. Shut the fuck up. The Queen's got the floor.
Daddy was the governor of
Ben.
Ben's bringing up the governor.
Ben, hold on. The Queen's got the floor, please. The Queen's got the floor. Desi?
Hey,
I was just asking her questions. She was talking about plastic.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Ben and Desi.
Yeah, Desi's right. You're fucking
You didn't hear
disgusting,
that.
Grace.
You gotta say it.
She said
say
you're
it. We didn't hear
fucking
that.
gross, bitch.
You're dating a fucking obese.
This was, to me, it was a very... it had that, like, vibe where, like, for a second, everything got really, really real. And, like, this almost seemed like it could be real of, like, getting upset about... or, like, burning Grace because they were, like, actually offended by what Ben said. I just thought this was such a, like, interesting, tense vibe. And then just all of a sudden it just kind of, like, goes... and then everything's back to normal.
Man, Desi.
He sucks dick. I mean,
What's up, Lalo?
what is this? Why is a man in here?
I'm gross, Desi.
I'm her daddy, not her dad. I'm her daddy, not her dad.
I'm the gross one. Have you seen what you wake up to in bed every day, Desi? Give me a fucking break.
Oh my God, I'm her daddy,
mouth, bitch.
not... Yeah, exactly, Tina.
And
You're
he's
really
over
Debbie
here.
out of your
He's
mouth.
over here.
Put some fucking
Daddy,
respect on my girl's name.
With a celebrity every day.
Put some respect.
And then there's it was so good when Boogie kicks her. Amazing. That was Kino. Like, that really made it feel like, I was like, oh shit, like, is it fucked? Like, are things fucked now?
Respect on my girl's name on my show. What, 16?
Wait till you have a baby that has fucking 8 fingers because you
I'm gonna
fucked your
drop
daddy.
you.
Then you can tell us we're wrong for
Kick
leaving
this
it out.
bitch calling my girl 16. No,
Your dad
she
looks like
fucking
fucking
don't,
working
Grace.
shit.
Yes, she does.
You're
She's built
fucking
like a preteen.
gross. You're fucking gross.
She's
Don't
sick.
Fine, drop me 'cause you
infantilize
can't
my
handle the truth. You can't handle
just
the
because
truth,
you got
fine.
molested when you were a fucking kid doesn't mean anybody else wants to fucking get molested. Shut the
Hey,
fuck
Boogie,
up.
but we're
another shit
Shut
like
the
this.
fuck up.
This is it. It was over. What happened? She left.
happened?
I dropped your ass.
This is, I mean, it honestly is the best episode of Lolcow Live. I guess you could make an argument like that the one where Boogie got called out by Destiny was kind of the most important episode, but this is, to me, one of, if not the most entertaining episode. Although for a segment, I mean, Ben doming Only Use Me Blade was such an amazing crossover moment that, like, that episode will always be good. Well, like, one of my favorites.
His dick.
You don't call
It's
my
intermission.
fucking
She's gonna get her
girlfriend a
lunch.
16-year-old?
She's a cum guzzler.
Who took the trash out?
Anybody else?
Absolutely.
Tina's got my girl's back.
We took the trash out. Get your tits out, Becky, or fucking log off.
I know Mike's got my girl's
Damn
back.
right.
Jordy, you fucking better.
Why did Grace leave? I mean,
Because
she's been
I
faking
dropped her
it.
ass because she said my
don't
daughter,
worry about it.
my
Don't worry about
fucking girlfriend looks like my daughter. It looks like
Aw,
16.
I think you can go as far as you want to with Boogie. I think with Wings, you have to, it's more of an issue of just knowing what really deeply triggers him. And if you're trying not to trigger him in a bad way, then you wouldn't want to bring up like the age of consent comments or his racism. There are certain things that would be funny to talk about, but would probably trigger him in like a, listen, Keem, we got to get this Grace girl out here. She be calling me a PDF file on there. I can't have that, Keem. I got people sending pizza. I got the ATF in my house, pimp. Like, you got to keep him in like fun, jovial Wings mode, I think, if you want to be able to like not have him sabotaging you. But also, he's a big gooner for Grace, so
your butt hurt. We're not doing that, Boogie.
We don't
You're saying she
infantilize
sucks
my
her
girl.
dad?
I'll bring her back. I'll bring her back.
So it's okay, her, Mike, hey, boss. It's okay for her to bring her daddy in here to attack me? Is that?
And also, I just want to say the LolcowLive chat has gone from saying to kick Grace every single time she's been on there, like a wave of kick Grace. And now it is overwhelming L Boogie, Boogie sucks, Boogie got offended, common Boogie L, kick Boogie, bring her back. Like she's completely changed the frame.
Is that what we're doing, Mike?
The boss is here. Shut the fuck up. Keem is here. Shut the fuck up. Keem is here. Shut the fuck up. The boss has the floor.
My God.
Hey, Boogie, whenever anyone's talking, you do these ad libs. You're like, ooh, oh, wow. Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
yeah.
Stop doing the ad libs.
Isn't that great how Boogie was like, hey, everybody, the only thing that matters is what Keem says. And Keem's like, hey, Boogie, you're running the show.
Because it cuts off their mics
Boogie, you're ruining the show, okay?
and we can't hear them.
Okay, I'll stop.
I knew Fousey Tube, Boogie.
Thank you, boss.
Practices sucking dick
I met Mr. Beast, okay?
later.
Tip, if you're gonna bring your little girlfriend on the show to insult me, then I can insult her right the fuck back, okay? Or else
You can't.
Yeah, but we don't do this age play shit. We don't talk about pretending a 22-year-old girl's 16. That's gross.
You can't go on here and tell her for the last 40 minutes that she sucks her dad's dick and then be mad when she says, oh, Boogie, your girlfriend looks very young. You're going to get offended and kick her off the show? Like, was that, I wonder, like, was that real? Like, that was it felt real in the moment.
I
You're
said she
accusing
looks
her of
like it.
fucking
She's
her
got a
own
pretty
dad.
bill.
No, I'm not. She said she likes the fuck
If
her
she
dad.
doesn't want to get
We didn't say
accused
she
of
did.
fucking her dad, she's got to stop fucking her
Let's
dad.
drop.
See, you can't, what a baby. What a little baby. Grace made fun of my girlfriend.
The whole
Look, the
fucking
only
your dad thing.
Hold on, Daddy Keem talking. Daddy Keem's on the phone. Oh, I'm the problem? Sorry, Daddy Keem.
Here, who has verifiably fucked their own father, or at least been molested by him, is you. So I would stop with those fucking jokes.
Yeah, thank you. That clears it right up. Now they're saying that Boogie's involved in age play. And if you remember, he made a big deal about it the last couple streams about this age play thing, and then his girlfriend looks so young. Maybe he's maybe he's projecting.
Jokes, okay, buddy?
Okay, that's fair.
Oh,
That's fair.
she's finally getting mad about
That's
them.
fair.
That's not
Dina.
long enough.
Well, we got our attention on that. We got our attention on that.
All right.
Grace, why are you so bothered?
Members.
didn't
If
get
you want to
kicked down
talk to
last
these
night from
girls and
Daddy,
ask them
that's
about
why
the
she's
show,
angry.
jump into members waiting. We'll pull 4 or 5 of you in.
Yeah, Jordy.
My guy swear to
Jordy, you
God,
take-
Yeah, chat's pretty much saying that Boogie is age playing. Keem is in the chat as drama alert, and he put all caps, wow. Tons of W grade.
Care of that.
Not good shit, bro. I swear to God, I'm gonna flip my shit.
Yeah,
bro.
get into.
Like, I'm not trying to glaze. Like, I'm reading when I see negative stuff, but there's really not that much negative being put toward Grace.
Members waiting. If you would like to speak with us, our H stack is in there. I don't know about H stack.
I
It'll be like,
don't have the
Well,
ability
they
to
don't
move
get
this
that when I
right.
motherfucker.
I'm not
She thinks that pen is her father. Oh, now they're thinking Grace is pressed.
gonna imagine.
H stack, how are you, my friend?
Oh, God.
Okay, whose screen are we seeing? Does anybody know? Who's actually running the thing? Because whoever is always keeps putting the little like pointer thing on Grace.
Really? H-Stack first?
You know, he was in there.
In here.
Yeah, what's up,
Okay,
H
I
stack?
got a couple things to say. Man.
Yep.
First of all, Link's great job leaning into your lolcow role. You even got a fucking lolcow nose ring. It's like you're a fucking cow on the farm. That little cow ring.
Moo, bitch. I'm mooing all the money.
Also, Grace, you're based. I'm not a simp, I swear, but you're carrying.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Debbie
That's very
Downer.
nice.
Got it. Taking notes.
Boogie, listen, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can stream fucking too. I'm doing good. I'm just upset by your... Daddy, shut the fuck up. No one cares about your tits. It's like you don't care if someone has abs if they're skinny.
I mean, it's still you can still have to work out pretty hard to get.
Hey, bro, I'm drinking and eating
Go off.
sushi, bro. I don't know who fucking said
Go off,
that,
though.
but moo, bitch.
Moo, bitch.
Boogie did.
They're saying that Boogie couldn't roast, or that the guy calling in couldn't roast a goddamn marshmallow.
Yeah.
Daddy, shut the fuck up.
H-Stack is unsufferable. Like,
Boogie, can
it's
I ask
H-Stack,
actually
are you fucking schizophrenic? Who are
Literally
you talking
H-Stack.
to? By the
I'm
way,
just talking
Lolcow
about
Queens
Boogie,
is
and this is not
almost
a
to
mean
6K.
question.
If you have not subscribed to Lolcow Queens, let's get it to 6K tonight. Okay? These women have been gracious
Grace's lack of hygiene thinks Grace is triggered.
enough to come on the show and entertain you. Lolcow Queens link is in the chat.
Grace, were we at a potential "here come the tears from baby" moment here, or no? You just regrouping?
Give it a sub. Let's get him to 6K tonight.
He don't like that. He wants to eat sushi and drink beer. It's food stamp day. Don't worry about him. He's gone. Next.
Barrett, what's up, Barrett? How are you, brother?
Yo, what's up? I'm watching with my buddy, and he just wanted to say some stuff, so I'm gonna let him have the floor.
What's up, Barrett?
What's up, Boogie? Hey, so this is my first time watching y'all, and right now, all I can tell is I see 4 fat motherfuckers, 1 fine ass bitch, 1 weird emo girl with a big ass nose, and a bunch of motherfuckers I really don't care about. Who the fuck is this ugly fat old bitch in the corner?
Wow.
Somebody donated $5 and says Boogie has nothing to contribute. That's why he shouts. He should be fired for not contributing anything relevant to the discussion.
Oh, that makes you happy. Look at old
Which
fucking
one?
Conway
Which
Twitty.
one?
You're watching,
one?
though, aren't you? You've been watching, ain't you, brother? You've been watching. You're going to tune back in, cowboy. Hey, cowboy, you going to tune?
This also shows, I think, Grace knowing content better than Boogie.
Come back in, cowboy. Admit it. You're gonna watch this show, cowboy.
Motherfucker called me
I
fat
saw
when he looks like
myself
Brokeback
some
Mountain.
big fat motherfuckers. They was from the city. Oh hell, I wore a.
Why does he immediately go into shitting on the viewer? I don't understand this. I don't understand his strategy here. Why goof on him? Like, if you want to make fun of the hat, I understand it, but like, why go into a whole like shitty roast routine over one of your viewers that came up?
A hat the bust size of my fucking shoulders. Hey, anyway, I gotta go fuck my sister now. Bye, everybody.
That's right. This guy's the worst.
I'm gonna go fuck my sister.
Why'd you go hot round, bitch?
Why'd you kick him? He was good. He was funny.
It's a guy in a cowboy hat. How do you get rid of him? Like, that's enough. That's enough of a reason to let him talk.
Hey, Twiggy, what's up?
Because he thought you were cute and called us fat bitches. That makes him funny?
No, with the hat and everything, he was on camera.
Put some respect
You're
on
so
Twiggy's
jealous.
name.
One of us he called hot. She wanted
Lalo's 145 minutes behind. Oh, he's not going to hear my hello then for like an hour.
some validation.
What's up?
Well, he does meth. Everybody does that.
What's up, Crimson Chin? How you doing, Twiggy?
I just
Have we been streaming for 3 hours of a 1 hour clip? Isn't Boogie country? He's Arkansas. I just think okay, especially in this situation where there's been a bunch of yelling and screaming and everybody probably needs to bring the vibe down, bring in anybody that's interesting and keep them in, like a shirtless cowboy guy. Laughing Cedar because the guy's not looking. Did you get a gaze at the crotch or no? Was his crotch visible?
I just came in to profess my
cowboy crotch
love for my most favoriteest Lolcow Queen.
Who you pointing at?
Tina D.
Don't start with me, Bo. Not today. Not today, motherfucker.
Here.
Not today.
There's something here.
If he shows his fucking pecker, I swear for God, I quit.
No,
He's not going to show his
Pat Patterson. He come into the locker room and he grabbed my pecker.
pecker.
Who's that?
Twiggy,
I don't even know who he is.
Tina, this is
have
Twiggy.
Zoom
He's one of
features
our pay pigs. He's probably going to support your show very hard. Put some respect on Twiggy's name. On top of that, him and I have been friends for a while.
What? You gotta give me a fucking rundown, a fucking page and something. Fuck.
Twiggy also, by the way, has talked with me. He does genuinely have a crush on you, Tina.
Boogie, I don't play that shit, okay, Bo?
It's still true. He likes. He has a thing for it.
You shut the fuck up, Mike.
Wiggy, you might be the wrong shade for Tina.
Darker the berry, the sweeter the.
Uh-oh.
Change that. It's 2024, cuz.
Oh, that cuss shit. I hate that shit.
What? What do you want?
It's usually about the camel toe or the moose knuckle, though. I bought a Hallmark card one time that had that on the inside. That was the inscription.
That cuss shit. I can't say.
It's all about the. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna get a T-shirt made that says "It's all about the camel toe."
That.
Come
He
on,
doing that
man.
cuss shit.
Cool.
Damn, I feel like I'm white man getting jump shit. I feel like I'm on a
All right, that's all
basketball
I
fucking
wanted.
court.
Twig, is that it?
Just keep me on your mind, okay? Just think about me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna think
Tina,
about you
add
on
Twiggy
card.
real
Yes,
quick.
Absolutely.
He's-
I'm getting
he'll
wet
be up
thinking
on
about
it.
you right now.
Tina, how much money?
Grace is mirroring the chat, preening to them.
Would it take for you to go on an
Like, I'm bored too, besties.
e-date with Twiggy? How much money?
None. I don't do that shit. I don't give a fuck about the show either. You guys ain't gonna
Wouldn't it be cool if I was talking again?
play me like that.
Oh, come on.
I'm
You
bringing
don't wanna
Barrett
make
back in. I'm bringing Barrett back in.
Oh, he's back.
There we go.
Barrett, where's your cowboy?
here we go.
Where's your boyfriend?
Let's go.
Come on, Brokeback
Where's
Mountain.
Toby
Get that
Keith?
camera on. Come on, Brokeback.
Save a horse, ride
Come
a
on,
cowboy.
Brokeback.
That's
What you
I
gotta
always
say? Oh, he's wearing the black hat because he's the bad guy.
We won't judge you here, Julia, if you want to kiss Grace's ass. Come on, how is this? Of course this guy's content. Look at this guy.
Grace, can I get your snap?
Tina's having like an aneurysm or something.
I don't use that. That's for teenagers. You be snapping teenagers? Add me on Discord. Add me on Discord like a real man. Grace.Meredith with 2 H's.
But let her finish on the phone because
Hey Barrett, can I make a suggestion? Hey Barrett, can I make a suggestion? If you go out with Grace, your first date should be at a swimming pool. Trust me.
No shit,
Trust me, because 90% of those looks comes off in the shower.
Oh
Just
my
so-
God, he's so worried about. Grace isn't. He can't just accept the fact that Grace is hotter than his girlfriend. That's what ultimately this comes down to. He's like, well, listen, if Grace took all of her makeup off and undyed her hair and wore a potato sack and a plastic bag over her head, she wouldn't be as pretty as you think. Like, he keeps going back to it. It's so cringe. Like, it's also so transparent.
So
Oh
yeah, okay, all right. Well, anyway, you take her out. You take her to a swimming pool, okay?
Boogie, the last time I was on the show, I was wearing no makeup and you guys literally hired me. So what the fuck?
Because you're entertaining, not because you're fucking whatever.
Oh yeah,
Because you're entertaining.
that doesn't help. It doesn't.
If you take Grace out, just don't let her meet your dad.
No.
That was good.
Look at Boogie trying to force it. What an absolute non-joke. And Boogie went absolutely nuts over it.
Actually, Becky.
No.
Damn.
No.
All right, you got anything else to say? What's your closing argument? What?
Closing argument, he's got a little
Get close
dick and he
enough to
can't
the
move in
camera
middle.
so
He
he...
That Boogie reaction, so fake, so delayed, so cringe. Oh, you really got her on that one.
can fucking hear you. Get near the
I
phone.
got plenty of dick, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Your mother's a bitch, motherfucker.
Yeah, guess what? Jordy's got more. Trust me, I've fucking seen it. Freshly, what's up, Freshly Fresh?
I just don't understand why those two are hanging out with cowboy hats watching the show.
Brokeback
This
Mountain.
is what they're doing on a Tuesday night.
Brokeback
They
Mountain.
get their dicks
Trust
sucked.
me.
Their hats are better than their
No,
dicks.
Their dicks might be
Oh
getting
my
sucked
God,
tonight.
Freshly
It's not about
Fresh.
who they
What
want.
the fuck?
Oh my god, it's a school shooter.
Oh my God, it's my son.
What the fuck is that?
Freshly Fresh, how you doing?
Oh boy, are we gonna see this guy come into Grace Cord? You got 2 fingers for the ass kissers. Where do they go though?
Doing? I'm sorry I don't call your mama back, but she's a bitch.
Doing good.
Speaking of fingers, did anybody else see that that weird segment that Ben and Grace did where they were describing cheerleaders and Ben went into super detail about how you could hold a woman up for the cheerleading thing and slip a finger in different ways, and it the segment went on super long. I thought that was a really funny segment. I just thought of randomly with the finger comment.
What you
I feel
gotta
like I'm
say?
a fucking mental ward. Are we doing visitation at the hospital? What the fuck is this?
I got one question for you, Boogie.
He don't even look like he can wipe his own ass.
I only listen to Jimmy Buffett.
He
Dog,
left.
that camera is so old that it's laggy. Like it just doesn't sync up with.
Bye,
the
Hey, you guys
Mike.
threw my boss
Bye,
out. Why you
Mike.
throw my boss?
Hi, boss.
Hey, guys.
Oh, your boss is
got
here.
We got way too many people calling in or joining in or whatever. There's way too many people on screen. There's way too many people talking. I think we wrap up the show, guys.
Okay.
You've seen a great preview.
Yeah, thank you.
for
Man.
what
There's one more thing on the Discord.
Did you see Tina being like thankful that she could stop working? She was like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you."
Sorry, the Reddit wants me to go
Make
over.
sure you get
Boogie,
over there, guys. Make sure you subscribe to Lolcow Queens.
I'm gonna watch a little bit after Grace leaves because they talk about her a little bit after that.
We're going to be producing an amazing show. Links, make your pitch on what you're going to bring to the show. Then Becky, then Grace, then Tina last.
It was very gross. It was Ben and Grace talking about justifying slipping a finger in somebody and how you would say it was you weren't trying to be sexual, you were trying to stabilize them. It was really weird. It was really funny.
And then I'll rejoin after that. And then the three of us, let's talk. Me, Wings, and Boogie.
Okay, good.
Yep, you got it. Weirdly long segment where Ben describes how he should sexually assault a cheerleader. There you go.
All right, let's start with you.
There, I've got the title of the clip now.
Links, what are you bringing to the show?
I just put something in my mouth and it wasn't Grace's dad's dick. Come on.
All right, we are wearing that out a
It's not Grace's dad's dick yet.
little bit. Come on, you can do better.
If you missed it, Ben is already making inroads with yet another wayward hoe.
I did less than that, okay?
We can fix that, honey. We can fix that. Hit me up, bitch.
Fucking Christ, bitch.
Oh my god.
Low-key Bass said he would say that.
Hey,
No, I'm
Links,
just
trust
kidding.
me, there's a lot worse than dating an older man with money. Trust me.
She just said that Ben was low-key based.
There's a lot worse you could do.
That bitch is fucking
I don't
coming
know.
raisins. Shut up.
Yeah, that's what I was allowed to. All right, Links, thank you. Good luck. Work on that. We appreciate you. Becky, I'll give you the floor.
Well, aside from bringing two very amazing talents to the show, which would be being funny and knowing when to be quiet, unlike most people here, I'm hoping that the show is going to be amazing because we're going to have and be the hottest mess on the internet. And I can actually moderate and wrangle people. So once I have a mic,
You can't moderate shit, Becky. Come on, get real.
I think I'll be able to show that to you guys.
All right, Becky, thank you. And I will say, Jordan,
I think the best way to look at a show like this and to gauge like what the potential of the show isn't to talk about what you could do or what you would do, because you literally just made a show. Like, yes, you were only part of that show, but like all the people from Lolcow Queens are like, they made this show. Whatever they were going to do on Lolcow Queens, I think we're seeing it here. They might amplify it or whatever, but like this was an opportunity to show what you would actually do if Keemstar gave you the floor. What are you going to do with it? So you have people like Becky saying, oh, well, I would do this or I can do this. Well, we didn't see that. We didn't see her be a moderator at all. Like in Links, I don't know what she said, but like we literally saw her do nothing. Like at least Tina held up she did what she was there to do, to scream, get mad, get winded, take a break, come back in, do it again. Grace did what she probably, honestly, not what she was put there to, did like the other people's jobs, but I just put more faith into what people do when you give them the opportunity as opposed to like what they're going to build to in the future or whatever.
I mean, Becky, you sure do know how to be quiet. Grace, what are you bringing to the show other than your pin sucking abilities? Jesus Christ. By the way,
apparently I triggered. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Apparently, I triggered the fuck out of Tina. She's so jealous of me. She's literally turning red. She's seething. I blow the other two out of the water in terms of entertainment, and I'm super hot. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Well, I don't know about blowing Tina out of the water, but I'm sure you like to blow other things.
Listen to Boogie Cope. I know that he kind of has to because he's friends with Tina in real life, but come on. I think Boogie sandbagged Grace a few times pretty bad there, trying to get Tina over, but it just comes off as like completely fake.
Tina, I love you, sweetheart. What are you going to bring to the
Boogie,
show?
Boogie, I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. That's all there is to it, bro.
Oh, you said you came from the truther community. I thought you said you came from the trucker community, like from trucker to RV life. I thought, okay, truther. See Cocky Grace coming through? Yeah.
We have to have entertainment. Nobody cares about people sucking and fucking unless we're making money. Don't care.
Nobody cares about sucking and fucking. Tina, the only person who brought it up all the time, you did. You can't say, oh, I don't want the show to be about Grace sucking dick, but then you spend your entire comedy routine is around saying the same joke about Grace sucking dick over and over again. You did that.
And Tina, that's why you and I are friends. I'll talk to you later tonight on the phone.
Oh, no, don't kick her. Don't kick her.
What?
yet.
Go ahead, Jordy. Go ahead, Jordy. Go ahead, Jordy.
Dean, seriously, I was gonna buy one of your fucking shirts, but you need an overhaul on your store. Like your
Here
whole
we go.
store
You know
needs to
what?
be redone.
You need to
This is
overhaul
not
your
money.
your goddamn clothes. Shut the fuck up. I'm fine. I've been doing this a long time. Go fuck yourself in a room full
I've
of
been
mirrors,
doing this
bitch.
double the time you've been doing it.
I didn't kick her. She left on her own, man.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Keem?
Good show, very good show. We've been running strong for like 2 hours, and guys,
we need to have some occult streams. I used to have them on Twitch, but I don't think I've had any on YouTube.
Guys, I just want to let you know, Boogie is going to be doing most of the shows. Keemstar is going to host a show like once a week.
Yep.
But I'm going
Somebody in chat said Grace is nasty.
to pop in Boogie shows here. So that's the new formula. So I can get a little bit more time to do other things and launch this Lolcow Queens correctly.
And don't worry, he'll be
but-
breathing down my neck.
Yeah. What did you have to say before we continue?
There is a video that's on the subreddit. Every time I tweet, it gets posted to me 20 times. It's 3 minutes worth of contradictions, I guess, that I've said on the show. People are really hot about it. Do you want me to save it for a member stream? Or you want me to do it now?
I would save it for a different show. Save it for the next show that the three of us do together.
this was a
because
banger.
that's evergreen, right? Like there's no rush to do that.
Yep.
And then I also want to let people know, the Ban World members, we're getting rid of that section in the Discord because really the only way you have access to anything in the Discord is if you're the $10 a month cash cow or member. We did have a Ban World section, or section on the Discord, but it's just like dead. You're not really a part of the community. You're not interacting with me, Wings, Boogie, Grace, Tina, anyone, right?
Yep.
But if you want to interact with all of us, make sure you're a member, upgrade, and join the Discord, the members only Discord. And yeah, that's all I got.
Before you
Great
drop out,
show.
Keen, I just wanted to congratulate you. Lolcow Queens.
What an absolute crack liquor. What an absolute bootlicker, man. Kima, excuse me, let me be the first to congratulate you.
Just passed the 6,000 subscriber mark even before its first live show. But once again, people doubt you, but you know what you're doing.
Well, I'm not even joking. It already has like over 20 members over there. And like some are pay pigs, like some are cash cows.
That's
like
going to be a good show.
You guys already went over there and did it. So,
I'm over
dude,
here thinking, Keem, we need Grace over here as well.
well, this is how it's going to work, right? We're going to do our show and we're going to send our traffic to them.
Yep.
They're going to obviously do their own show, but
Wings is like, please, Keem, don't make me come out and say it, player. I need more Grace time. I gotta get my goon in, Keem. All right, I gotta go take a stinky and get a glass of water.
they're going to be talking shit about us. We're going to be talking shit about them. We're going to remingle the shows. And then I'm going to make another show after this. And I like to grab like Tina kind of was her own thing. Grace was her own thing. But Becky and Lynx, they came directly from the Discord. So I'm looking at people in the Discord and I'm keeping an eye on, and I'm looking for talent. And I'm going to produce another show after Queens, and I'm going to try to pull them all from our community, right? And I'm going to make a Lolcow.
So they're gonna actually let their Discord have a show, like a branded show. That'll be interesting.
Live universe, all right? And eventually we're going to have a Lolcow Con, right?
All right, I think that's all that they talk about Grace, and who gives a shit if they're not talking about Grace. I do want to take just 1 second here at the end of the stream. I want to watch, whoops. I've been thinking about, ouch. Oh, damn, man, my kitten just clawed me. Let me go into the full playlist here. I've been thinking about this Frank Castle video forever. Let's see. I can't believe I can't find it. I put him on before. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here. Oof. There you go. Well, it's not a kitten reveal. Where in the world is the hassle edit? I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go, maybe.
Fucking injured.
Oh, hold on. I watch this all the time, but I haven't watched it on stream before. All right, so this is when Frank Castle had his run-in with Boogie. This is like a little recap video.
You fat fucking This guy's about to kill somebody right in front of you.
I don't care if I die as long as you do.
Recently, Frank's channel has been banned off of YouTube, and he is blaming Boogie298 for it.
It's not even necessarily about that, really. I just think it's funny.
This is not funny to me. You know where I live, Frank? I'm waiting. We're locked and loaded. Show the fuck up. I'm going to fucking kill you and take pleasure doing it. Because I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm going to take pleasure.
Shut the fuck up.
Then come here. Just come the fuck here. You know where I live. Knock, motherfucker. Knock, motherfucker.
Come on, you fucking pussy. What's the deal? Where's the gun at, you fat Open fire! Open fire! You're a fat pussy. You won't even open the door? And then what, you're gonna shoot me? You're gonna kill me?
I guess so, buddy. Okay. Is it cocked and ready? Let's just pull the trigger.
Yeah, on 3, pull the trigger.
This is some of, in my opinion, the best IRL content ever. Boogie with Frank Hassel at gunpoint. Like this is peak. How can you get better than having two big names and one of them holding the other one at gunpoint?
Okay. Is this what I have to do?
Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
You fat fucking Oh my god. Is this real? Is this guy gonna kill me?
Yes. He's here to look at the air conditioner, Sam. Is this what I have to do?
You're a fucking
In about 30 seconds, I'm gonna fire a warning shot.
Fire it now. Fire the warning shot now.
I can fucking end you. I don't care if I die as long as you do. Laying dead on my fucking front lawn. I'm sending you home in a fucking body bag. When I fucking bury you, I will fucking end you. Knock, motherfucker. Because I'm going to fucking kill you and take pleasure doing it.
Once you rewind.
Run the track! Run the track! Run the track!
This is the remix.
Kevin Beach and his pal Sean Phillips were driving when the flock of birds fell out of the sky and hit the pavement. The pair pulled over to investigate.
The birds were twitching and they were in blood spots, you know, like little pools of blood here and there. Like they hit the ground hard. You know, they were dead. So, you know, there was no survivor.
I did, in fact, talk with the cops about this. They said you're not supposed to fire a warning shot. They said I should have fired at him if I was going to pull the trigger, and they said I shouldn't have answered the door. They said I should have just stayed in.
That's the part of the story he should have focused on. You shouldn't tell people to come and knock on your door and then answer the door with a gun. Like, come on.
Doors and called them.
What happens with a warning shot? A warning shot was probably going to be considered a use of deadly force. Keep in mind as well that what goes up must come down. I don't know of a single law enforcement trainer who actually suggests that it's a great idea.
This may not be the best idea.
1 minute remaining.
Is this what we have to do? I'm asking you to leave, Sam.
I just want to point out, he came out with a gun. Frank Hassel didn't flinch. He fired the gun. Frank Hassel didn't flinch. He's just standing there staring at him. Imagine what Boogie feels like. He's got a gun on this guy and has proven that he will pull the trigger, and Frank still has no respect for him, like as a threat whatsoever.
Sam?
Cameron, I don't know your fucking name. I'm asking you to leave. I'm asking you to leave, man. Please don't make me do this. Please don't make me do this.
You just leave this property so I can leave.
Why's this guy got a gun?
I'm just here looking at
Because I feel threatened.
Why's this guy got a gun?
You guy's about to kill somebody right in front of you.
I'll shoot to wound.
If you're gonna shoot the wound, you should shoot yourself.
No, I plan to shoot you, bud.
Right here. Right here.
Okay?
Right here.
Okay. I'm asking you to
You
leave.
pointing a gun at me?
Yes.
Look at Boogie's dog in the background.
You are on my property. You've threatened my life.
You are a fat.
Castle Doctrine.
You're a fat. Castle Doctrine means I get to take you inside and fuck you.
I think it's somebody in the background that was working on his air conditioning or something. It was like a worker of some kind. Hassle Doctrine means I get to take you inside and fuck you.
Sam, please don't.
Who's Sam?
I don't know. I don't know.
Regardless, the cops are coming.
Okay.
Round over.
Have a good one.
Hey, leave the property. Go.
Fuck yourself.
Overkill.
What the fuck? That's the language you use?
Game over.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Boogie's.
Oh my god. Like, Boogie fired a gun at him, but he was offended that he said the N-word. Hold on a second. While we're watching a Frank Hassel video, let me see if I can find my favorite one. Oh, shoot, I don't see it. This one's a funny one.
Reporting in. I'm in position. Enemy spotted.
Hey man, I'm doing a project for school. Could I ask you a couple questions?
Okay.
What are you?
Yeah, when he made Jeff lick. Yeah, he made him. The worst part is that he took his cigarettes. Like, he took them in the first place. Like, he took his cigarettes away from him, made him lick his boots, and then wouldn't even give it to him.
Your opinions on our current president?
I don't like him.
Bruh. You don't like him?
No.
How do you feel about America right now?
America's fine. I just don't like the leadership.
Yeah, I see. Do you think white people have kind of a wet dog smell?
You think white people have kind of a wet dog smell?
No? Which presidential candidate most deserves a bullet to the head?
Monster kill, kill, kill.
Go, go, go!
You think Rosa Parks would be a gamer if she was alive right now?
Fuck off.
You think Rosa Parks would be a gamer?
Fuck off, asshole.
Oh. Why do my black friends keep calling me a honky, you think? I'm streaming on Chatterbait right now. There's 600 people jerking off.
Humiliation.
There are 600 people jerking off.
I'm recording, is that okay?
Is that the script? It's like his questions that he's asking the people, like he's pretending like he's like taking polls or whatever.
Team, fall back!
Away from me, asshole.
Oh, here we go. This is it. This is maybe my favorite Frank Hassel clip, except for the gym where he's trying to get pussy. That's a really good one, too.
大家晚上好，这里是正在为您直播的午夜新闻，欢迎您的收看。从今天开始，午夜新闻将在央视新址正式播出。我们将在这个全新的演播室里为您解读全球资讯。今天的午夜新闻还将为您带来以下内容。
Where's your mask?
Masks reduce the spread of COVID-19.
Well, I haven't had one the entire time.
Oh, I noticed you're doing some homosexual signaling.
I don't understand.
Like you're wearing a brown cap. That means you like brown boys.
Well, I don't know.
Is that true?
No.
You're wearing blue jeans. I mean, that's kind of an obvious signal to other gays.
Well, so you can do YouTube or whatever you're doing.
I'm not doing anything.
All
I'm
right.
talking to a fellow gay guy who's not wearing a mask.
Masks reduce the spread of COVID-19.
Why? Oh. Where are you going?
Well, I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh.
Fucking stop that shit.
No, I'm not. Okay. We've got a shit diaper on aisle L15. This guy's peeing and pooping in his pants.
Oh, that's like an abbreviated version of it. Shoot. All right, let me see if I can find the gym one.
You're gonna start lifting those little pussy weights, man?
You're done.
I'm the silverback gorilla in this gym. This is my playground, okay?
He's calling himself King Chad. I think he's actually running this over.
Man, what are some good girl muscles to work out? Like girl muscles. Like I'm going to jail and I'm gonna get fucked in the ass, so I want to look feminine. So I want to work out my lady muscles. Okay. I don't know. If you're gonna use that machine, you should put a little more weight on there, you know.
Grace going live in 30, nice.
Well, that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Warming up.
Gonna use this pussy.
What's this guy wearing? What the fuck is he? This guy's a nightmare. Have you ever seen him on Fish Tank, Ricky?
Weights. You have slender legs like a woman.
Let's see. I can't believe they don't have like a Frank Castle comp from here. Oh, here we go. This might be a good one.
You spilled the whole bottle of tequila?
No.
Sure?
Yes.
I can't watch the whole thing, but let me see if I
Why
can get
not?
to some.
I have a
hassling.
fucking.
Life is so busy.
Life is busy. Out.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Push you around.
Stop yelling.
I'm hurt fucking, but no, I have to read this fucking shit first. Yeah. Thank you, fucking.
Don't
I already
even do
said.
that.
I already said this.
I'm gonna do that to you.
Dark.
I'm just chilling here.
Don't fucking. Bert, get him the fuck out. Bert, you're the strongest person that's ever fucking been here.
Why did you tell Bert you aren't gay? Something doesn't add up.
Cakes, thank you for getting.
I can't believe there's not like a sharper clip of the hassling. That's kind of.
Oh, I didn't see that. No, don't. Bert.
Oh well, I can't find it.
Bert,
I'm sorry. Well, hopefully someone will put an edit up. Anyway, Frank Hassel doing the stuff in the world is like crazy, but the shit in the fish tank is even crazier because like you can't really get away from him. You're like stuck in the tank with him. I feel like whoever made this clip, like they cut out all of the fighting. I don't know what happened. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Grace is going live soon, so I'm gonna take off. Great stream. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Grace killed it on Lolcow. Links. Not